go to my quiet place.
I like these calm little moments before the storm.
Inside this room, all of my dreams become realities, and some of my realities become dreams.
Hated man! Top of the world!
Yo, we made it. We did it. We're on time as always.
Top of the world!
Yeah, I don't know if anybody saw. Look at this fancy black background we got with a nice duck in the corner. Yeah,
Wop, wop.
baby. Yeah. So, Luke and I were talking back. Oh, yeah, welcome, everybody. TOPicLESS Tuesday. That's what we do. With me, as always, is Death Metal Hero. What's going on, man?
What's up?
Was there a happy hour today?
No, there wasn't. Feline is wading through all the orders that she's gotten for the comic stands. So, she's been working her butt off.
No, my orders are the only orders that are important.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah,
That's
has nothing to do with all the other all the
you don't
orders
need to worry
that we've
about
gotten.
that. You don't need to worry about that.
Yeah, definitely don't need to get prepared for the convention to have stuff to sell there and all the commissions as well. Yeah,
Semantics.
Oh yeah. For those of you wondering what I'm talking about, these right here.
Comic
stands.
Yeah, I'm going to get 3. So.
Yep. And as you can see, they can be customized. We're not currently painting them. I'm special and not just Short Bus special.
No, but you can burn the logo in, so that's cool.
Yeah. Absolutely. And they will hold at least 10 single issues and 3 regular sized trades. So.
Okay, I was going to ask because crowdfunding, Comicsgate, independent comic books, they're usually a little thicker. So is that 10 48 pagers or is that 10 24 pagers?
10 24 pagers.
All right. So
48 pagers, you can do the math on that. But yeah, I've put like 3 thick boy trades in there. 3 5-issue trades, and they fit just fine.
Nice.
So,
hit up Luke or Feline and
indeed.
And order yourself some. They're definitely nice.
Is.
Like I told Luke, Heroes Cut. I'm bringing my acrylic stands also just to be safe, but I'm ordering some because I have this stand thing that I don't know if anybody saw a photo of it. My mother got the stand thing, so that holds 3, and then I have the 3 acrylic stands, and those hold the other ones. But I also have like a zine, so I don't know. I don't need a full on. Stand for that. So
right.
But like I said, I'll play it by ear. It is a limited space too. So I'm used to like 8-foot tables, and this is a 6-foot table. So.
Oh, okay.
I do have to hit her up though because she has yet to send me my table number, which is fine. I'm not overly worried about it, but I do have to email her and be like, look, it's a couple weeks before the show. I would like to know what my table number is.
Right, so you can start telling people where to go.
Where to go? Yeah, I could advertise that I'm going to be there, but it's nicer to have the table number. So I'm going to email her probably tonight. So she probably hit me back up tomorrow. So
that seems like a good idea.
But
I'm going to be at booth 268, the Shattermare booth. We are in a vendor booth, so we're going to have 10 by 10 space. And I'm going to have an 8-foot space that I will be sharing with the lovely and gorgeous Flying Feline.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Morb.
No, Morb is all the way out in California. He's dealing with California things and not going to be able to make it.
California dreaming?
Something like that.
Is he visiting Manson and all of her? He could be visiting him in the cemetery.
Sure. I have no idea. Morb does what Morb does.
In the cemetery. Anyway.
In the cemetery.
No. I did get some stuff in. I don't think I showed anything off last time. So I got some stuff in. I know showed a couple things off the other night on a stream. But these are dope. These are always cool. And I was able to get them. So I got 1 and 2.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I was able to see issue 1 on a Lucid Comic network or Lucid Comic Studios. It's on YouTube. They had Perberg on. and it was pretty cool. So they went through it. So I got issue 2 also now. So pretty dope. Pretty happy about that. Vatican City's awesome. I love his artwork, man. I've always been a fan. This I got. This is cool. I'm sure you probably have this too.
No, I am not familiar with that one.
McFarlane's first Marvel work.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. No, I actually don't have that one. Not familiar.
Yeah. Surprisingly affordable.
Really?
Yeah, like this is a really good grade. I'm not saying it's like a 9.8 or anything, but it's still a high grade, and I got it for like $25.
Nice.
So, yeah, so it's McFarlane's first Marvel work. And,
right, because he did work for DC first, right?
Yeah, he did work for DC first, and then he went over to Marvel. So this is what he first did at Marvel. So I was like, you know what? I'm like, I don't have it. I'm like, I might as well get it. So it's pretty dope.
That's cool.
I got these are pretty cool too. With this, I'm a fan of this comic. This is the first one Lockheed gets mentioned in. I didn't even know that.
Nice.
And this is the newsstand version. I love this cover. It's one of my favorites. I really like this cover. I think it's dope.
Classic era, man.
Yeah. And then first appearance of Forge at a newsstand. And then
cool.
And then also this one is Storm's.
I love that issue.
Dude,
that fucking cover is so badass.
That's another reason why I also picked it up. I just love this cover.
Yeah.
Also, it's a newsstand. I didn't have the newsstand version. I have the regular, the direct version. But
nice.
It's such a dope cover.
It really is, man.
Yeah. And it is the first time.
So much movement.
It's just dynamic. It's just simple, dude. I love Stark White, Stark Black.
Yeah.
Covers like they just pop. If this is on a shelf in a comic shop,
that's gonna catch your eye, man.
It's like Wolverine #8, like that green. Like you're gonna see it a mile away.
It stands out.
Yeah, so I got those in. Thought I'd share those some dope stuff. But yeah, the first Mohawk Storm.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, so that's
Punk Rock Storm. Gotta love it.
Dude, yeah.
Barry Windsor Smith, I think, did the interiors on that one, if I'm not mistaken.
You might be right. I'd have to open it and get my phone out and zoom in on the
right
thing.
So I went to the comic shop the other day, and there sadly was nothing in my pull list, and he did not hold on to any free comic book day comics for me, except for the Def Leppard one from Vault Comics, which is a fucking pink nightmare. But I did find this Conan saga.
Ooh,
and
nice.
it is Big John doing what he does best. Newsprint, black and white. I got it for a steal because it's got some water damage down at the bottom. You can see.
Yeah, who cares?
But I mean, it's a reader copy, man.
It's a reader copy. That's I don't mind stuff like that at all. I'm like, I get to destroy this.
I mean, just look at Big John just fucking doing it up right, man. This is an inspiration. I love this. I love the black and white of it. I love the contrast. I mean, it's just beautiful stuff, and I love the magazine format, And speaking of magazine format, I had Arvid on last night.
Yes,
Band of the Crow, and you guys, you've got until Thursday to back the current campaign, and this book is so fucking good. So fucking good.
And you can get the first the sneak peek issue that he put out on there as well as
but both of these are sold out, and you can't get them anymore. They're both gone. I warned you guys last night, but both of these are gone, and there's only one variant cover left. It's the Flow variant cover, and you can get that in the new tier that he put up. But yeah, these you cannot get anymore. However, you can still get the regular version.
Yeah, well, hey, that's cool too. Yep. I think that's the one I backed.
It's a great book. It really is. Really well written and absolutely gorgeous artwork by Oren.
No, Arvid, Oren's amazing. Arvid is a solid, righteous dude.
Yeah, he's also a metalhead. We had a bunch of conversations about music last night. So.
Yeah, that's what him and I were talking about that too, because you're more into the death metal scene than what I am, and so we were still discussing stuff like style and like formula and what people consider metal to be, and it was fun. It was an engaging stream. Arvid can hold the conversation very well, thankfully, and it's not like Paul.
Oh yeah.
I've had a few people on where I'm like, but
yeah, some conversations you have are like pulling teeth. Other conversations, it's a breeze.
It's like when you have it's like, come on, talk. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. But no, yeah, it's Arvin's a great dude. Please, everybody, go back. Band of the Crow, very affordable. We went over that, and he is taking a hit on that campaign.
Oh yeah,
so.
the affordability of these books is not going to be repeated. So get yourself a copy of this version of the book while you can.
This isn't a shill stream, shill show, but we're showing Arvin because, like we said, limited time. But not only that, it is going. It's extending, but once it extends, it's raising the price goes up.
Oh yeah, things are going to get more expensive.
Well, that's what he said on my stream. Get it Thursday's your last chance. After that, price goes up.
Yep.
Because the dude is not making much money on that at all. Like I don't think he's making any money.
Well, it's a loss leader. You know, he's taking a chance building the infamy of the publishing company and the book, and it's absolutely worth it. Go get it.
I even told him it is a contentious subject amongst a few people. I think a lot of people that see that price point that aren't creators, they're like, oh, why can't everybody do this? Because then everybody would lose money. Like, you would have to pay out of your own pocket at some point to do print and ship.
And that's to keep doing this, guys, we've got to make some kind of money. You know, I mean, we love doing this, and it's a passion project because doing comics is always a passion thing. You know, you do it because you love it. But being able to support oneself and maybe buy some food, maybe go buy some more comics for inspiration. And
that's the thing. Like, you don't go to a restaurant and the cook works for free. Because he loves to cook. That's not how it works.
He may very well love to cook, and that's why he got into the restaurant biz. But
he still gets paid to do it.
He's got to get paid. He's got to eat.
Yeah.
So he's got to put food on the table.
Yeah, and admittedly, at the end of the day, with these campaigns, I was gonna say, Ink and I, we did not really make any money, and you saw how much Frog made. So, as far as the campaign raised, I should say, we really didn't make any money. And you have to pull in a lot. And so, like I said, Arvid. He's taking a hit for the people. The economy's tough. Go check out that campaign, Band of the Crow. I'm sure Ahmad will link it.
Feline's already dropped the link in the chat twice.
Appreciate you. Speaking of which, we have a chat. What's up, chat?
We do. Right, we got an awesome chat.
Yeah, I just said hi to him.
Yep, that's it. That's all you get. We appreciate you being here.
I'm not paying for this crap anymore.
Yep.
Dude. Really?
With the free version, you can no longer highlight comments.
The only
Too old.
No, I can't. I can. The only one I can highlight is this one, though. I don't know why. Is
that the only one you can see?
No, it's the only one you're allowed to highlight now. Once you stop paying for it, they're like, too bad.
I call complete bullshit on that,
dude. Okay, I got caught because I was gonna cancel it around 6 months ago, and they're like, wait, no, please don't leave, and they're like, here's 40% off. I'm like, fine, I'll take it. And even then, it was like $28 a month. Okay, it's like $4 more than I was paying. So I'm like, fine. But dude, we were talking backstage, they doubled it practically. It's ludicrous and insane. I told Arvid, I think we were live whenever I said it, Arvid and Angela. I'm like, hey, if I get monetized and super chats maybe come in or whatever, I'll pour in, put that back into the StreamYard because people are paying for it for the entertainment value to have more people on. Because right now we're going to have 4 other artists on. So
yep, and they're going to have to battle it out to see first come, first serve. That's how it rolls around here.
Admittedly, I'm going to play favorites. I'm dropping it in Jonestown first for a while.
Well, and then, where else does it go?
I send it out individually to some other people that are.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, but Edwin, the Ace Acevedo, Buzz. I don't know who calls him Buzz. Nobody calls him Buzz. He calls himself Buzz. I don't know why. He did ask me, hey, can I get added back into TOPicLESS? I'm like, well, I left that DM group. And also, I'm like, well, and also we went back to Formula where we're having just artists on. So
yeah, that room is essentially dead. Nobody is in that room, really. So it's what it is.
Once I leave anything, it's dead. I'm the life of every party. Right. Speaking of which,
keep telling yourself that, bud.
We got Cranberry language in the chat. What's going on, Cranberry?
What up, Cranberry?
to see you. First in Luke's heart, first in my heart, Cranberry Lingers. We got the amazing Flying Feline. What's going on,
Skull,
Feline?
gorgeous.
Making me my stands and no one else. Appreciate it. It's fine.
Right.
Okay.
She is amazing.
I don't know why, but hey, he's in the chat too. Why not?
Hey, look at that blue-haired weirdo.
Couldn't wait to be live. He had to go ahead and comment.
Hey, gotta say hi to my lady.
Cranberry's a dude.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
We got ODF in the chat. What's going on, ODF?
What up, ODF?
It's gonna make some what?
Gonna make some popcorn.
I almost bought the Smart Pop. The bags of the Smart Pop.
Right.
The white cheddar one. It's delicious. I'm like, it's an impulse buy. I don't want to buy it. So I changed my mind last second when I was buying stuff to make tacos.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I saw it and I'm like, oh, I do like that. That is delicious and it's okay. It's not too bad. And I'm like, it's an impulse buy. I don't want to buy it. Stippling Vaughn's in the chat. What's up, Stippling? Good to see you. Welcome.
Ladies. What's up, Stippling? Good to see you, sir.
Sexy ladies. Speaking of sexy ladies, some persons in the chat. I know. You know what? Hey, it's 2025, man. If you could be a lady and as a man and defeat them in track and field, why can't you be one in chat? That's what I say. We got K-pop in the chat. What's going on with the pop?
What up, K-pop?
K-pop is what's up. That's up. K-pop, hit if you have availability. Time slot coming up real soon. Hit Arvid up.
The campaign ends on Thursday. I don't know if it's going to extend.
I did ask him. He said he is extending. I always forget the name that K-pop always.
Late backers is what I think Kickstarter calls it.
Yeah, he is doing late backers. So, but that's when the price increases. But so K-pop
as it should. I mean, hey, jump on the campaigns when they first start. That way you don't miss out. I mean,
like I said, great campaign. Also,
late pledges. That's what it's called.
Late pledges. Also, go check out Mercenary Guild on Fund My Comic.
Yes.
Kind of for Frog G, whatever. Okay.
Feline has already dropped links for all of that in the chat, so make sure you're paying attention.
Beam. We got a Beam.
What's up, Beamus?
What's going on, Henry? Good to see you. Welcome.
Yes, they will hold the entire original run of Twisted Tales from the 80s. That is correct, sir.
Yeah, is correct. Well, it holds up to 10.
That is correct.
It doesn't hold all of Watchmen, though, because that's 12 issues.
I mean, you might be able to fit 12 in there.
Squeeze them in.
It depends on how thick they are.
They're 24 pages.
Well, I mean, sometimes the way they're bound, sometimes they'll lay flatter than others. So
I think I need issue like 1 and 7 or something like that. I gotta look in my app if I scan them in. I know they're in one of those long. I do have to go through a long box though and pull out some books. I know Nick Dragauta or whatever his name is going to be there. I'm gonna have him sign some Absolute Batmans.
Nice.
Yeah, why not? Like, hey, I'll have
might as well. Yeah. I haven't really looked at the list. I've been too preoccupied getting everything ready.
I look just to see. I don't look often, but every now and then I'll look just to see.
No.
Yeah, I don't think I saw Wayshack on the list. I don't know if he's going to be there this year.
That's surprising.
I know he's not going to be there this year.
Too far. Too far for Shelby to drive.
Too far to be at the con. What's up, Shelby?
What's up, Shelby?
Dude, he's doing that. He did a dope Venom piece on whenever I went live. He didn't finish it fully, but
right.
When we went live on a Saturday night. Yeah.
Nice.
It was pretty cool. Every now and then Shelby does a good drawing. Speaking of good drawing, we got John Apple in the chat. What's going on,
What's up, John?
John, as I said, I'm not paying for StreamYard, so I'm dropping the link in our DM group first, which I know sadly you're not in. We can add people later, so it's a no holds barred. But as of right now, it's yeah. You know what I'm saying, John. You know what I'm saying. He always comes on, he draws, so I like it when John comes on. He's good people. We got Pale Rider in the chat.
What's up, Pale Rider?
I heard that we're at war with England.
I think Pale Rider's just at war with England,
or
a specific part of England.
I'm pretty sure. I heard from a reliable source that England is going down. Although we'll take we'll take some people like Chubbs willingly.
Oh yeah,
we'll keep him. He's one of the good ones.
I
Speaking of
agree.
which, there's a Carl Stefan, aka Chubbs, variant cover for Frog G, which will be revealed on the
representing my boy right here.
Yeah, I like that shirt. I have one.
Mm-hmm. I love this shirt. I got 2 of them. I got 2 of them so I could cut the sleeves off of one.
That's one does.
Yeah.
So there will be a Chubbs variant cover, which will be revealed on Frog G. Speaking of which, we got Ink Spots in the chat. What's going on?
What up, Ink?
Ink. I think he's finished coloring like 3 pages of Frog finally. So we're gonna get at you soon. He's at the same speed that Billy Bacsko goes. So
Glacial.
I think those are faster.
What's up, Rick?
Rick, what's going on? It's good to see Rick. Rick was over the house a couple weeks ago visiting, picking up not the correct Rip Claw drawing that I did. Which
You mean the redo?
It didn't fall behind there. I pulled out a few long boxes. There's no way. I will find it, Rick.
Eventually, he'll find it. Maybe.
Did I
possibly?
I wonder if I sent it to him already. And he lost it. You know what? I'm going to go with this. Rick, I think I gave it to you and you lost it.
When in doubt, blame it on somebody else. That's a good idea.
Yep. I'm blaming it on Rick.
Shelby says he's lying, Rick.
I'm not lying, Rick. No.
Oh, jeez, Rick.
All right. Okay, so I sold it to Shelby. So what? Yay, what's up, Frank? We got Frank in the chat.
Yo, Frank, what's up, dude? He's got a book live now, or getting ready to go live on the 25th, called Hellstones. I actually had him on the other day talking about it.
Yeah, we were just talking backstage about that. And Frank, I'd love to have you on. Comics and Conversations with Angela and me. We'll arrange something. I don't know if a couple weeks from now. I don't think we have anything left the rest of this month because I think next week, this week we have Bill Mouse on, which will be dope. And then next
week,
going to be awesome. I think Angela goes out of town next week. The week after that, I think I'm at Heroes Con. So it just, so we'll get you on though, Frank, and we'll talk. We'll shoot the breeze. It'll be fun. Have a good time and promote.
See, and Feline's on it. She got the links.
Yeah.
Drop the link. So go ahead and sign up so you are notified when Hellstones goes live.
Yeah. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. It's the way they do. Cha-cha-cha. All right, let's scroll all the way down. This is a lot of people. It's time consuming. We only got so much time.
Yeah.
In our lives.
Hey, we got an Oliver in the chat. What's up, Oliver? Good to see you, man.
Who's Oliver? We got Edwin Acevedo. I don't see Oliver.
What's up, Edwin? Good to see you, man.
Talking about you guys.
Scroll up a little bit. You'll see Oliver.
I see Edwin Acevedo. I see some person. I see Shelby, Pill Writer. Scroll a lot, you mean? Holy crap. There he is.
Yep.
Hey, we got Oliver in the
What's
chat.
up, Oliver?
What's going on, Oliver?
Good to see you, man.
Follow 656. I love that channel. Those guys are great, dude. Great,
yeah, they are.
Great artists, great entertainment. They always talk. They talk comics, which is fantastic.
It's almost like they love comics or something like that.
One might say. Oliver, I'm pretty sure you were talking about it. Was it you or Ray? Aliens versus Avengers. Because I started reading it and I'm like, this is issue 2. So I had to stop reading it. And I finally got issue 1 in. So I'm going to start reading Aliens versus Avengers. But I've heard nothing but fantastic things about it. I know the artwork is dope because I flipped through it. But yeah, it's pretty cool.
Interesting.
It's the artwork's fantastic.
Well, that's good. I mean, it kind of has to be.
I would hope so. Well, sometimes.
I mean, the movie tie-in stuff always has better artwork. I mean, the Alien comics that they did recently, the black and white with the red. I think those were Alien comics. Anyway, the artwork looked really good.
There were dude. Yeah, you're not wrong. The black, white, red Aliens ones.
Mm-hmm.
It was weird because it wasn't. I don't know if they were anthologies, but there were different artists in each issue. And some of them were like, some of it was like, oh, this is amazing. So,
right.
I like that one. And you know what was weird? It was the same with the TMNT black, white, and green. They did the similar thing where there was like anthologies in each issue, and each one had different artists, and some of those bangers. Yeah.
I mean, hey, that's a fun way to do a story like that. You know, just to have like little one-shot stories that pop up.
Yeah.
He hates comic, clearly.
Yeah, you're on the right channel.
It's completely obvious, Oliver. Totally.
You're on the right channel for it. That's for sure.
Right.
Yeah, but no, but the aliens. I did flip through the Spider-Man vs. Predator one. I'm like, where's the freaking Predator? So I don't know if it's a slow build, but I have to read it now because I'm like, I flipped through it. I didn't read it, so I'm like, I didn't see. So maybe
right.
Maybe he's like invisible in some of the scenes. I don't know. There was gore in some of it, so maybe like
that's surprising for a Spider-Man comic.
Well, it's a Predator,
right? I find a lot of this stuff gimmicky, to be honest. I mean, if it's an actual like well done story, sure. Batman versus Predator back in the day, both 1 and 2 were really well done, but they had good stories as well, and they had Andy Kubert doing the artwork.
Okay, admittedly, yeah, it is gimmicky because like you had Wolverine versus Predator, Black Panther versus Predator, Spider-Man versus Predator. Like they're obviously doing the gimmick. To me, the biggest gimmick, and it's obviously to boost sales, is Batman Deadpool. Like, also, why does Greg Capullo not draw like Greg Capullo anymore? Can somebody explain it? I saw both those covers. I didn't even know. I only knew he was drawing the Marvel one.
Why doesn't Stephen Platt draw like Stephen Platt anymore?
Exactly. But I saw, and I didn't even know. Like, I knew it was Capullo, but I didn't even recognize it. I was like, this looks like a regular house style comic book. This doesn't look anything. Like, you couldn't see any of his mannerisms in it. And I was very bummed out.
Man.
But, Platt, another great. But there's still some Plattisms in a Platt cover. You could see a little bit like, oh, look at the abdomen. I see where.
Right.
I could see.
I mean, it's everything. Everything just seems to be kind of boiled down to a Dave Finch-esque type style now. And I think that's sad. We need variety of style. I was actually looking at some Soul Saga yesterday, and it may not be the bombastic Prophet stuff that he was doing or Moon Knight, but I still like Soul Saga. I still like the artwork, the interiors on Soul Saga. I thought it was a beautiful book.
Because Platt and like one other guy was going to be at a con in like Cincinnati or something. It would have cost too much money to go and get everything, and I was like, I just didn't go. But Soul Saga was one of the books I was going to have him sign. I love that book. I think the art's great. I thought it was cool.
It is a really cool book.
Yeah. So you're not wrong. Soul Saga, but Hocky. We all talk about it. Hocky, Inc., Plegel, Billy. We all talk about some of us, especially Inc., me, Plegel, Billy, everyone but Hocky prefers style over like precision and
right.
And there's nothing wrong with preferring the other way. Like, but we really like. I like to look at something and be like, oh, that's Jim Lee. Oh, that's McFarlane. That's Neil Adams. That's John Byrne. I like that. I don't want to buy a book and flip through and be like, I don't even know who did this because it looks like everybody else that I'm looking at.
Right.
There's nothing unique about it. I can even tell when you do something. You have a distinct style. Like it's there. I'm
really?
like, oh,
well, thank you.
So
sometimes I feel like I don't.
Well, granted, I will play devil's advocate. I do hang out with you, so
right.
So I do know what your style looks like.
Right.
But if you to put like, let's put it this way: if you put a piece of yours, a piece of mine, Shelby's, Ink's, each of them all look different. So you can. There's a different style for each one. Yeah, I like that. Even Hocky, like you put Hocky in there too. You can tell.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel, and John says Platt's line work is still there, but it's missing the dynamics it used to have. I agree, and I think there's a lot of that missing in a lot of stuff these days. There's a lot of dynamicism that's missing, And I love Brian Hitch's work. I think Brian Hitch is an amazing artist, but I feel like because of the success of like the Ultimates, for example, everybody kind of moved to that super realistic, down to earth style, and a lot of the dynamicism and style was lost. And then I think another problem is a lot of artists started using the same, digital brushes because everybody started working digitally. And so it kind of all homogenized and glazed over and became very similar.
And like Vaughn, like you're right, but I could make a counter argument that sales boosted once you started introducing people that had alternative styles to the house style, the things that drug the market down was the market itself. It wasn't the
speculators.
Exactly. It wasn't this different style. And also, you
ask me how I know.
Now, hold on. I will say this: whenever everything had a kind of a house, and also you could tell a Neil Adams from a John Burns. So there were
absolutely,
and an Art Adams and all that stuff. You could tell, but there were also fantastic writers back then. Like Image, the writing is garbage. Like when it came out, there's
the early
no
Image stuff. Yeah, it's a little rough to go back and try to read that.
Yeah.
But just staring at the artwork and enjoying the line work that's been put down, it's great.
And not only that, if house style consistently still sold, why would they have variant cover artists that have like Momoko? Where the style is so different, or David Mack variant cover, where it's like, oh, I want that variant, that boosts the sales of that book because you have a cool stylistic artwork on the cover. Granted, they ratio the crap out of it, but
don't even get me fucking started on those goddamn ratioed books.
Dude, the ratio books, okay, before it used to be, like I said, that's Storm's first costume. Good reason to buy it, or something like it's a good story too, but a good reason to find it and keep collect it. Now it's like, oh, this is the 1 in 50. It's like, well, what's special about the issue? Nothing. Then why do I want it?
Because it's got this variant cover.
Yeah, I will buy a variant cover if it's like if it's like a 1-for-1 and I like that cover. You know what I mean?
I will buy a variant cover if I like the cover and I'm going to buy the book anyway. I will only buy generally one cover. Now, granted, if I'm supporting a campaign and a friend that I really want to see succeed, yes, I will get multiple covers.
Oh, that's different.
But I mean, and also this was a fucking steal, like $5 an issue. Come the fuck on. So yeah.
Shelby posting crap in Jonestown again. No, yeah.
You act surprised. I don't know why you act surprised.
I'm not surprised. It's just cluttering. Like, I posted in there, hey, only 4 people can come on. Hey, here's a picture of my food and cat.
Again, it's Shelby. I don't know why you're surprised.
But no, I mean, like, every now and then, maybe if it's a ratioed cover that's not like $400, like $20 and I really love it, fine. You might sucker me in at that point.
Yeah, I can't say that I haven't done that, but I wasn't super happy about it. I think I may have actually done that with a variant for the Wolverine versus Predator book, but that was also the only copy of that book I got. I didn't buy the regular cover and then the extra special cover.
I accidentally got the highest ratio Wolverine Predator book because I had thought I was getting that cover, but a regular one, and apparently it was it was on eBay, and you had to pick. So I'm like, oh, that's $20. That's $20. I accidentally bought the more expensive one, and I'm like, crap. I'm like, I got it. I'm like, what is? Like, holy crap! No wonder why it costs. Like, what is this? So yeah, but that's the thing. And also, if I know it's an insane ratio and it's like 50% off on like Midtown Comics, they might sucker me in because then if I slab it and then I could flip it.
Right.
Maybe. I've done that a couple times, admit it. But
and see, that's I understand the logistics of it, but at the same time, I feel like that's part of the reason why stories suffer and suck now.
And you're not wrong.
People buy them for the variant covers, and then they're going to slab them, and nobody's going to fucking read this thing. So who gives a shit what the story is like on the inside?
I'm a little on the fence. Like, I slab stuff myself, but if it's an important thing, I'll slab it. Like, I have like 2 copies of multiple of not all of them, but the Dark Phoenix saga. I have multiple copies of each one, like 2 copies,
right?
Because one I'm going to slab, the other one's a reader copy. Like, and I can flip the one day.
Sure,
I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that. Even a variant cover, if I'm like, okay, well, I bought the one because I really like to read it. The other one, hey, this is going to be worth money one day because it's the first appearance of John Doe.
And that I can understand.
Yeah. But at the same time, I don't really want to buy a slab comic half the time because I'm like, I kind of want to look through it.
Well, I've never bought a slabbed comic. I've been given slabbed comics. Yeah. Unfortunately, this is true, John. Working in my local comic shop for 7 years, I experienced this in the most painful way possible, firsthand. And I had to try to sell that shit to people that were all excited about the Marvel movies that they were watching, and then they came in to try to find comics and wanted to see what was So it was just bad.
I can't say that because, like I said, there's some that are definitely worth, like Aliens versus Avengers. It's from what I hear, it's great read, stuff like that. So there are some good ones.
All right.
They're few and far between. What's up, fellas?
Gentlemen, what's cracking?
It's Shelby. I don't need proof of Hamburger Helper.
Look, I made it in. I'm famous. Look at me, Ma. I made it.
That wasn't the intro.
Top of the world!
That wasn't the intro.
I made it,
out-
Ma.
I figured out the secret, how to keep people out.
Well, I can still have 2 more people on.
No, you can't.
No, I can still have 2 more people
Can't
on.
do it.
It's against Shelby's religion.
Right now, I got my white out, and I'm taking out all the writing in the book, so just art's left. Because I hate writers.
Nice K-pop. Well, who needs
Taking
it?
it all out.
No, and that's the thing. Like, K-pop's not wrong. If there's a slab that's like insanely cheap, why not? Then maybe. But I bought a couple. I bought one.
Again, I've never bought a slabbed book. I've been given slabbed books, but yeah, I don't. Again, for the older stuff that is newsprint and it's going to fall apart, I understand. And for the ones that it has this first appearance of this random character that showed up in this random fucking episode of this TV show, fine. So you can flip it and make some money off of it, whatever. But as far as like general purpose, I'm indifferent to it.
I don't know what you're talking about, Cranberry.
Well, I might get some sketch covers that I've done slabbed.
I slab every single book that I worked on.
I know you do.
One copy.
Mm-hmm. I
Yeah,
mean, why not?
I have purchased a couple like to upgrade. Like I've submitted a few that I thought were like 9/8s and they came back 6s. So you sell the 6 and buy an 8 or whatever. I got a couple of those Uncanny X-Men books specifically.
Yeah,
Nice.
you saw Shelby. I had that Uncanny 101 at an 8. So
Yeah.
I'll slab valuable old books without a doubt.
Where's that one at?
Over there? Why?
Rick. So that Rick knows where it's at.
Rick is never
Rick and
coming
I-
over again.
Rick is an agent of Shelby, clearly.
But what are you going to work on tonight, Shelby?
Oh, I'm just here to hang out and talk about CGC.
Sounds about
Okay,
right.
Shelby,
I'm drawing a Ghost Rider actually.
I was going to say you draw on draw streams that aren't topicless, but when it's topicless, you don't draw.
I mean, again, you sound surprised.
This was that Venom commish that I finished.
Oh yeah, that's dope.
That's done.
Damn, dude.
That came out nice.
Gave him an egg.
That's
gave him
wicked.
an egg head. He's got crazy. And then this one
With
I
that
did.
crazy distended jaw.
It would have been great if you didn't give him that stupid tongue, though. That's fine.
Well, this one has a crazy tongue.
Yeah, that would have been better without.
Well, I mean, that's also Deadpool, right?
It's
Venom
yeah,
Pool, whatever they call it.
yeah. This one's big. I need to clean my desk. It's a mess.
No, you're big.
Jason, get rid of that duck up there.
I can't. It's permanent now, dude.
Get rid of it.
That's a permanency, my friend.
Look how
What's
big
that?
is.
I'm not making you big
It's a
anymore. I don't care. We're done with you. You're done. Hey, Ink, what are you working on?
Motorcycle.
I'm doing an oil painting assignment for class. So.
So, gee, nice.
Oh, chat doesn't know. Ink started 53rd grade.
I started the 2 grade today. If I finish the 2 grade, they're gonna shoot me up to the 1 grade.
Whoop whoop.
That's how it works.
53rd grade.
Who's this?
Uno grade.
I stopped at 48.
Who's this? Who is this? Who is this man? Look at this. We got a legend. Look at that.
Yo, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man.
So,
That's
Preston,
been
let me
it.
You
ask you
fucking
this.
killed it on that axe, dude. Seriously.
looks good,
It was
dude.
fucking
Yeah,
badass.
It was hard to give up.
How do you
I
feel,
fucking bet it was.
Preston? How do you feel about Ink Spots going back to school to learn how to paint?
You being serious? Like,
You being serious?
I mean, I don't need school to learn how to paint.
No, he's taking some classes.
He is. Yeah, he's
I'm taking an oil painting class from a guy that was trained by Boris Vallejo. So,
Nice.
yeah. So
Yeah.
he starts you really basic. I'm painting gradients right now, so that's.
I think a lot of people make the mistake of using too much paint when they first start like painting. Like they just start blobbing paint on there and they think it's all going to work out. It never works out.
No, that was my problem, definitely. And the wrong surface too.
Yeah. Well, I don't really know if there's a wrong surface. I'm just saying, like, you can paint on
me.
I'm not going to be working for us, but we're both going to be doing covers. I mean, posters for the Death Stalker movie.
Nice.
It's fucking rad, dude.
What are you working on, Luke?
I am inking up an Optimus Prime piece that I did some time back, and never inked up.
Nice.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite Transformer?
I don't know.
Sigh.
No,
I don't know. I like Soundwave.
Yeah, he's my dude.
Soundwave was always like the cool as a cucumber, bad guy. Plus, he turned into a fucking dope looking boombox with those tapes. I remember loving that fucking toy as a kid.
Yeah, me too. That was awesome.
Yeah, we had Soundwave. We had all of them.
Then they came out with the shitty Autobot Soundwave Blaster.
Oh yeah. The red one. I was like, nah,
Yeah.
Soundwave looks so much fucking cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had dude, I told the story before. We had like the gunmetal Megatron and everything, and then my dad, he was in the middle of the night, he's walking out to use the restroom downstairs, and he stepped on it. He stepped on it, he got mad, and he like threw it against the wall.
Yep.
No.
That fucking sucks.
Yeah. What's up?
Because that Megatron would be worth quite a bit these days.
Yep.
Yeah, they go for a ton of money.
Kind of ridiculous that the main dude of the evil guys turns into a thing that somebody else has to use. Like, you think about it, it's like, it's kind of like not very useful unless somebody else is around. Like,
I think that's why they changed him to a tank later on.
Galvatron. I love that movie.
I do too. Fucking that scene where the Decepticons bust into the ship and just slaughter the Autobots. Holy shit! That traumatized
that
me.
tripped me out. I was like, "Holy crap!" I was like, they're not going to be dead, though, right?
No, Ironhide is fucking dead.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like as a kid, I was like, they're not really dead. Like they don't kill anything on cartoons, and then fucking turned out everybody
Such heroic nonsense. Kablam!
Dude,
it's like what?
That is still one of the best Transformer movies.
Oh, it is the best Transformer movie, hands down. And the soundtrack, holy fuck, that soundtrack still slaps.
Oh, that was good. Yeah.
My favorite song from the entire soundtrack plays during the Autobot slaughter scene. Instruments of Destruction by NRG. Fuck, man. That song still kicks ass.
You know, funny thing about that soundtrack, the song "You Got to Touch."
Yeah, Stan Bush.
Yeah, that was on Boogie Nights.
Yeah, that's right. There's video of what's his name singing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I believe he goes by Mark Wahlberg these days.
He's Marky Mark. He did it to himself.
He did. And he fucking hates it when people bring it up.
It's like Shelby's name is Schlabooby. You know, he did it to himself.
Jesus. That's right. White Lion at their peak. Absolutely, sibling. I mean, that's a hell of a fucking cover of the Transformers theme too.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Boogie Nights is a good movie too, though.
For different reasons.
Yeah, Heather Graham's in it. Yeah, she's a good girl. She is a good girl.
I think I've seen that movie all of once.
What?
VHS is the future.
VHS is the future.
Hey, I still have VHS, and there are some movies that you can only get on VHS.
Yeah, I watched a video a couple days ago. They were talking about the most valuable VHS, graded, of course. Like, you can get them graded now.
What the hell?
You can get everything graded. Fucking video games, VHS tapes,
Yeah, they do. Yeah, jerseys, baseballs, like all sorts of stuff.
Used chewing gum.
No, I think that the most valuable one was the first Star Wars movie, if you have it still wrapped, because it was never for retail. So there were they were talking about they were talking about some loophole where basically the studio, where they were able to rent it. Basically, they were able to sell the movie as a perpetual rental. Like, so rental stores were saying lifetime rental on Star Wars for like $99. So then you would basically own the movie. You just never had to.
Wow.
Yeah, and
that's a hell of a fucking loophole.
So because of that is why they literally started selling VHS to the public. It was never supposed to be a thing. It's kind of crazy, huh? Like, because
that is crazy.
So you mean A New Hope, or do you mean Episode 1?
No, A New Hope.
Well, I don't know. You said the first Star Wars. There's 2 first Star Wars.
No,
there isn't. There's only one first Star Wars.
2.
Shut up.
There's only 3. There's only 3 Star Wars films,
That's
Jason.
pretty close. Fine, Shelby. It's fine. Like Ink Spots. That's fine.
It's
Only 3 movies.
On my VHS.
Yeah, I still have a VHS player. Still have a VCR that works. It's a dual deck VCR too, so I can make copies.
I got the entire Nightmare on Elm Street series on VHS, and that's it.
Fuck yeah.
We got a lot of stuff on VHS.
Yeah, I used to.
It's called porn.
Jesus.
Like on Twitter?
Need a towel, Ink?
No, I've got a roll of paper towels. I'm fine.
Okay.
It's a little coarse, isn't it? Like, wouldn't you want something a little softer?
It's got oil paint all over it.
He likes it rough.
Kind of slick.
Nice.
Oil paint's messy as fuck, dude. That's why I stopped using it.
That's the hardest thing, because I'm not used to painting on an easel. I have no fucking idea where to put my hand, and I just palm this fucking oil paint constantly all over everything.
Well, I gotta touch the canvas and melt my hand and stuff like that. So it's hard because, I mean, painting with oils, you gotta like hover.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, isn't that why they used, what do they call them, the mall sticks or whatever?
Yeah,
so
mall stick. But
yeah.
I don't have a good setup yet. I need to buy a nice easel. I don't even know if I'm sticking with oil paint. I just want to learn it. So
why do you want to learn oil so bad?
Just always have. I don't know. I got decent with acrylic, and I said, well, I want to try oil. So
Then he almost died trying oils.
I'm allergic to most oil paints. So
I mean, don't you have to clean the brushes with like linseed oil or something like that?
Nah, dude, you can clean them. Just Dawn dish soap will clean them off. That's what I've been doing.
Okay.
Works fine.
All right. Because I heard people complain about having to clean their brushes with linseed oil, and the fumes and all that shit just makes it reek.
No, I got all special stuff, so I'm not allergic to this particular type.
They have the hybrid oils now where you can clean up with water.
Yeah, I mean,
no shit.
Water
Okay.
soluble.
I don't know. anything about
They're called
I use them.
I use the Cobra brand. They're water soluble. So
But I don't think it's water soluble. I mean, I don't think real oils are supposed to be water soluble.
So
No.
it's only
I mean,
it's
oil
not,
and water don't mix.
it's specially formulated so you can clean them. The molecules will break apart with water, but you can't actually mix you can't mix oil with water like you would solvent to paint with. It's only for cleaning. That's it. No, you can't.
So you can't thin the paints out with water. You have to.
No. Yeah, there's a special water soluble oil that you use.
You can mix oil and water at about 423 miles per hour in a cylinder.
I mix oils
Yeah.
into my acrylics.
That's how they.
I know. Preston does everything they tell you, like right at the beginning, you can't do, and then he does it successfully all the
It
time.
works.
I know. That's why I thought it was funny. That's the first thing they tell you, and then never. You can do an acrylic base, but never mix anything in acrylics with oil. And I was like, "Yep, I know a guy that does that all the
And
time."
that's why he's teaching and he's not doing.
What's up, John?
Yep.
What's up, John?
How you guys doing?
You made it. You did it. You beat everybody to the punch. This is your panel, everybody.
Yeah.
John Apple made it onto the show.
Yep. I sent the link out to individual people. He was the first to click it.
Congratulations.
He only sent it to the cool kids.
Absolutely nothing.
Well,
I don't know if I'd go that far, but
Shelby is here.
Well, I was trying to be nice.
Yes, I am the prize.
Unfortunately. Image boy.
It was me or 12-inch Philly cheese dog on Sonic.
Did you finish your hamburger helper, Shelby?
I did. Now my face is sweating.
Why would your face be sweating from hamburger?
I don't
helper?
know. How did beef give me the pork sweats? I don't know.
What kind of hamburger helper was it?
I think it was just the beef pasta one. I don't know. Family's gone right now at dance, and so I was like, well,
I
I'm gonna
only
make
asked
something
because
myself.
if it was like the cheeseburger one that adds milk, and that would be why your face would be sweating, probably.
Oh, I think you have to add it to all of them, man. I think they all have milk.
Well,
don't they?
Jeez, man, it's like living with a 6-year-old. That's why your face is sweating. Aren't you lactose intolerant?
Listen.
Don't tell me how to live.
Rushbrook. Hey, I just said
Here's a
What's up,
good,
Michael?
You're not the boss.
Here's a good debate. Hamburger helper, is it cereal?
I would say it's more. Or was it more of a?
You have to use 2 1/4 cups of milk to make hamburger helper.
I don't put milk in cereal, dude.
I don't eat cereal.
You do if you eat hamburger helper.
I don't eat hamburger helper either.
I don't put milk.
I try to make real food.
I'm a pussy, Shelby. I don't eat milk with cereal.
I got regular hamburgers in the freezer.
Jason hates pussy. He hates it. It says it's the worst.
We talk about. We have 2 cats in the living room now.
Oh boy.
Jason only likes dogs.
Open the door. What? I can't hear you. What do you mean?
I'm going to bed. Diamond.
Are you putting the cats in your room, or are they going to
They're
Ryan's?
already with Ryan.
Okay.
We've already got them put up.
All right.
Diamond didn't go
He wasn't even lying.
So
He wasn't even lying about the cats.
I just tried to take
Yeah.
her. So,
Yeah, I'll get it. I'll take her outside.
okay, sorry. Good night.
All right. Good night. No, we got 2 kittens. We have 2 little kittens in the living room.
Yeah.
Where'd you get those kittens from?
Cat distribution system.
Well, the way this works, Shelby, is you have a male cat and a female cat.
When a mommy and
God.
daddy kitty love each
And
other
then,
very
the
much, they give
one
each other
takes-
a big special hug.
Yeah. Well, actually, they have a barbed wire penis, and then that male cat has a barbed wire penis, and it sticks that in the female cat's vagina, and then
I
it's
would
stuck.
have stuck with a special hug.
No. We this is basic education. People need to learn this stuff. So, and then the female cat tries to get away, but that's the reason why the penis for the male is barbed, is that it can't. So it's like stuck there until the female cat is finished, and it like just splooges completely inside and erupts and just explodes the female cat, and that's how it just shoots it out, and then therefore then it gets pregnant, Shelby.
Nice. Welcome
I
to
could
the
have done
stream,
without this
Joe.
entire conversation.
And then the kittens come out, and you use those kittens to feed the Rottweilers.
We do have a dog,
So they
and
can
she's
grow.
I will
Strong.
find you and end you, Ink Spots.
We feed them to coyotes around here. That seems to be cats are coyote food here.
Yeah, the coyote.
They last.
So
like,
are short, fat little painters.
We smell like water-soluble oils.
Well, a cousin of mine, she had extra kittens.
Coyote food. Meow. Leader puss.
Yeah, I've seen my share of coyote walking around, and I'm like, oh, look. Wait. And then it's like got like a cat hanging out of its mouth. I'm like, oh, no.
They seriously hunt house cats
Yeah.
here. That's like
Yeah,
their
they
number
do.
one food thing. They go
It's
after.
weird. They don't go after dogs. They go after like the harder to catch.
Yeah.
Because
I feel like dogs are easier.
Tell you what, I'd be bagging a bunch of coyotes. I lived out in that area.
What's that, John?
But I'd imagine the dogs would fight back more.
They try to trap them, like lead them away, and lead them up.
No, we've had them take a couple of our dogs too. We had a couple of
Chihuahuas
chihuahuas
don't count.
eaten. Yeah,
Those are
chihuahuas
demon
don't-
rats.
No, we had him kill a couple of chihuahuas. We had the javelina kill a dog, like eat him. Have you
You guys
guys,
can't
you guys
get
know
an
what?
adult-sized dog?
What's that?
You guys can't get an adult-sized dog?
I have 2 German shepherds and a beagle now.
You're talking about chihuahuas. Ugh.
Yeah, they got eaten. Now I got big dogs.
Nobody cares about them.
Now I got big dogs.
We had when I was married, we had a Chihuahua Terrier mix, the little yapper. It was noxious. It shut up. So we had to eat it.
They're great dogs. Great dogs.
All dogs want to do is make you happy and obey. Cats are like, screw you.
The only thing you got to worry about when you have chihuahuas is you can't have any Asian people stay with you.
Jeez. Wouldn't it be the same with cats?
Nah, that they prefer dog.
We talk about this. Don't they put cats in Chinese food?
I don't know. I know they have a whole month about eating dogs over there, so
Well,
Yeah, that shit's fucking horrible.
they are
Yep.
fucking really horrible over there.
Yeah.
but it's a different culture. I mean, they eat
Yeah.
dogs and cats, and they don't care.
Well, they have a festival where they let go a bunch of dogs and they just
Yeah,
go at
they
them
have
with
a-
machetes.
Yeah, they're pretty nuts. No, if you look at, they had that graphic on Twitter, and it was like they showed how many animals get eaten every year. And I think it was like 500 million dogs getting eaten. Like, yeah, and guinea pigs. Yeah, guinea pigs are like 1 billion guinea pigs get eaten every year.
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm
the
gonna
guinea
let
pigs are
Rushbrook on
delicious.
for a little bit. Rushbrook, we can only have 6 people on because I don't pay for StreamYard, but I'm gonna let you on for a little bit. So I'm gonna go.
Oh God!
Oh shit! I didn't mean to kick him out. I forgot about the 6-man thing.
That's all
What
right.
do you do?
Talk all the shit we want now. Oh, damn
That's
it.
right.
Fuck. Sorry, Jason.
No, he's
Hi,
not.
Jason.
Jason's not sorry.
Oh yeah.
He did that. He did that on purpose.
Oh, Luke, I'm sorry.
No, he
I fucked
doesn't.
your name The other day.
I haven't got time for this Mickey Mouse bullshit.
He's still there. Yeah, that's something that Ink Spots would do and still does. Calls.
I am the Clit Commander.
Sure you are, buddy.
What do I do? What are you talking about?
We've known each other for how many years, and you still call me Jason and call Jason Luke?
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Tomato.
Yeah.
Same difference.
And I mean, you only started recently having the vision problem, so that's no excuse.
You guys are almost the same height, so.
The fuck we are. Yeah.
Jason's
so
like
Heroes,
5'5".
yeah, Heroes Con will be the first time that Jason and I will meet in person. We've been doing this show for over 5 years and never met in person.
Nice.
Yep.
Should be interesting.
Oh yes, it will definitely be interesting.
It's like living with a 6-year-old.
I try not to meet anyone that I talk to on the internet because I never know what they're going to do to me when they meet me because I forget what I've said to them over the years.
Jesus. What's it like living in so much fear?
I'm not scared. I've been beat up before. It's fine. Only hurts for a minute.
What's a few new bruises?
Yeah, I mean, fair point. You know, if you didn't talk so much shit on the internet, you wouldn't have to worry about it. Just saying.
What's fun? What fun is that?
I'm just, hey, you know, you do you, homie. I'm just saying.
I believe in free speech. I can say what I want.
So do I.
We ask you if you can afford the repercussions. Say whatever you want.
And bring the fucking percussion song. I don't care. That's why I live in Arizona.
Magnificent! Magnificent!
When you live in Arizona, you don't have to worry about repercussions because you have guns. Lots and lots of them.
Lots of
Who gets social anxiety? Ink spots? I highly doubt that.
Dude, in real life, I'm so vanilla. I'm boring. All I do is paint and work. That's it. That's it. I don't do nothing.
I mean, I usually am here. The only time I do anything interesting is when I go visit Feline up in South Carolina. That's when life is a lot more interesting and fun.
But that's usually
down here in Florida, it's just kind of boring. Huh?
That's usually the kind of stuff you can't record, though.
Well, I mean, that's for me, nobody else. I do share the pictures of the food, though, you know, but that's all you guys get.
You only say that because you go down there, then you get to go home. I'm always here.
Where do you live at in Florida?
St. Augustine. Yep, nation's oldest city, founded in 1556. We got a Spanish Star fort here. Also, the Fountain of Youth.
Ooh.
Yep. I mean, it is cool to if you're a history buff because there's a lot of like really cool historical stuff here. But I mean, I used to work downtown, so I don't care.
Did you see that new movie, Fountain of Youth?
No, I didn't. Is it any good? Is it worth watching?
That's pretty decent.
Nice.
It's funny. Holy shit, you're right on the coast.
Oh, yeah. Yep, right under Jacksonville.
That's got to be some beautiful water out there.
It's all right. It's not quite as clear as it could be. You go a little further south and the water gets a little clearer. But I will say this, we're generally pretty okay when it comes to hurricanes. You know, we do have hurricane season down here, and it can be really bad. But by and large, we usually get pretty fucking lucky when it comes to the hurricanes. Because we're in like that little kind of alcove, little I don't even know what to call it, like the little that curve in. The hurricanes usually just kind of pass on by. Usually,
the armpit.
Are you lucky?
Yeah, that. I mean, if you look at Florida, the entirety of Florida looks like America's Wang. So certainly explains why it's humid,
explains
muggy, and smells funny in this state often.
Yeah, but y'all got the most interesting people.
Yes, we got a little.
I mean, if that's what you want to call it.
Y'all got a superhero.
Yes. Knock on wood. We got a what?
Florida Man's a superhero.
Superhero. Florida man. Went in the swamp, lost an arm, wrestled the gator.
Yeah,
a bunch of meth.
Holy
All right,
shit.
Hey, Jason, come back on. I gotta go. I'm gonna wash my paintbrushes and crap. So, see you guys later.
They made a
Take it easy,
documentary on Florida man on I think it's Netflix or something like that. Like,
He could have stayed.
Yeah, Florida Man is definitely meth fueled, and boy howdy, do they have the teeth to show it.
Not very many.
Yes, there's usually like a handful left.
Didn't Mike
Between a
Barron
group
write-
of them.
I thought Mike Barron wrote Florida Man.
Yes, he did. Good book, hell of a lot of fun, and terrifyingly accurate.
I didn't read it.
Of course, you didn't.
I can't read. I don't know how.
I didn't read it because I got mine slabbed.
Well, yeah. What'd you get? What grade you get?
6.5.
What did you do to the book?
He opened it.
Yeah.
You
Took it out of its wrapper.
Yeah, you took it out of the poly bag.
Yeah.
Never do that. Yeah, never crack open a book. What's wrong with you? I have first appearance of Silk at a 9.8.
Comics are not supposed to be read; they're just supposed to be put into containers and kept that way forever.
Shit.
So you met Cranberry?
Where is it?
Where is it? It's over there, Shelby. It's right over there. You met Cranberry?
Cranberry several times.
Yeah, he said he's scary.
Cranberry said he's scary?
Yeah, Cranberry said he's scary looking.
I mean, I guess.
That's not nice. It's not
This
nice
is
to say
Tucson.
about people in my chat.
This is Tucson, dude.
Doing insulting my chat, Shelby. We have so many people watching. We kind of can't afford.
Basically, Jacksonville in the desert.
I met Stippling Vaughn. I met Shay and Sai and Neff and Freak Girl and Odin. I met
No, Cranberry could probably. You could probably pull some. You could probably pull some tail.
Cranberry win a fight?
I don't judge guys, but I'm just saying.
Do you think who would win in a fight? You or Cranberry?
Probably Cranberry.
That's right, he would. You're a sissy lava.
Yeah.
So Preston, what are you working on right now?
right now, I'm working on the Blu-ray cover for Psycho Gorman.
Oh, nice.
What?
Shelby didn't hear you.
Oh, that's fucking bad.
Pretty badass.
Yeah.
Where are you? I gotta make you big.
Right here.
Is it a special like a Vinegar Syndrome
Oh, you
release
dropped out.
like
That's
that, or what is it?
Oh, look at that.
That
Yeah, I
is
got to turn
fucking
this in.
dope.
I'm kind of late on getting stuff done right now. Sucks.
Yeah, but it's quality. It's worth the wait.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Preston,
They don't. They don't buy it, huh?
No, they don't buy that.
did they tell you what it's getting packaged with, or?
No. God, I don't usually find anything out until it's all done. In fact, they don't. Like, I mean, it's really cool working with these guys, but it's like they don't really tell me anything. Saying like, I found out like everything's being like the like they released the Deathgasm stuff and all that like the day they released it. And it's because I stumbled upon it. Like I was looking through my feed and then there it was.
Really? They didn't tell you, hey, we're releasing this, you know?
No.
Wow.
No. But
You'd think the guy working on it would know something.
Well,
You'd think they would at least give you a heads up. Shit.
They do.
Yeah.
They say, hey, in the next couple of weeks, we're going to release this.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's better than nothing.
So you just made me remember something. Did you guys see that Walmart is selling? They're selling a 4-disc set of Faces of Death.
No way!
I swear they are, and there's no like ID check on it either. It's crazy. I was like, yeah. It has the original. It has the original 3 movies and then some like bonus disc. Yeah,
I heard a lot of that shit was fake, though. Like it was
Yeah, a lot of
Hollywood.
it's fake. Yeah.
Not all of it is. Not all of it is.
But a lot of it is.
Yeah, the magician one is. I think the speedboat one is not. I think that's actual.
I think the monkey one's fake, right?
Where they're eating the brain.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Although that they do eat monkey brains, and according to Indian.
I'm kind of good with that one being fake, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
What about the one where the FBI like bust the cult, like dropping off heads and shit?
I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've seen any of them. One friend went over to his house, and I think he went and shot heroin, and I was watching things. Can't remember.
Jesus.
Yeah, what do you
Just
do?
getting fucking darker.
Oh, what are you
His
gonna
name
do?
is Jack Harold.
Yep.
Sure, Shelby. Jack Harold shot heroin. Yeah.
Did he make you help him separate his toes or what, Jason? What's going on here? Dude?
Shelby, you got to do it right in your tear duct. Get it good and in there. Yeah, that's where you go.
Excellent.
You know better. You know better.
I don't know any of this.
You should know this by now. But they're all your, you hang out with heroin addicts.
Nope.
Nope.
Can't say that I do.
The reason I said the toe thing, I have a buddy who has an ex-wife that he caught her shooting between her toes. She got out of the shower. Yeah.
I mean, that's how the
didn't
dude
know that
from
was a thing. He told me about that.
Thin Lizzy died. Like they tried to get him help, and he hit it by shooting heroin between his toes.
So you can't see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all. I mean, granted, a lot of musicians died because of heroin. So
shit's nasty.
I hear it's fantastic.
Right. Look at what it does to people. I'm sure it's fantastic.
Tomato.
Aspartame.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Shelby knows what's up.
It always trips me out looking at those before and after pictures of people doing meth.
Dude,
yeah,
that's crazy.
That shit's fucking horrifying.
Dude, I mean, did you see like Lane in his late years, where like weeks before he died or whatever? Those photos, dude, he looks like a skeleton. It's trippy and just sad.
What a
really
fucking
is.
waste, man.
Yeah, he looks weird, dude. Yeah. What's this?
You know what? I will stick with weed and mushrooms. Thank you very much. I have zero desire for any of that shit.
I do everything.
Sure you do.
With
your conditions, I bet you do.
You ever tried those mushroom chocolate bars?
No, I have wanted to though.
I prefer yellow dye number 4.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get that on the black market.
No, right? That and a red dye.
Yep. Half of Jason's diet just went right out the fucking window.
I could still get it. I have my sources.
Lucky
Yeah,
Charms
like
and
I know
Fruit
a guy.
Loops going to have issues.
Those
Yeah,
things are
stock
fucking
up on
disgusting anyway.
Oh, it's so
Yeah,
good. What are you
right.
talking about? It's delicious. It is the best. I mean, you don't have milk to it, but if you want to taste the flavors.
Flavors. That's being generous with what they call that.
The compounds, if you want to.
Yeah, you need more of that marshmallow.
Get your chemicals here. Get your chems.
I never did. Shelby, didn't they make a marshmallow only Lucky Charms at some point?
Wasn't it called Oops All Mellows or
No, that was Captain Crunch.
That's Captain
Oops
Crunch.
All Berries.
Oh, that's the Oops All Berries.
Yeah,
that shit was disgusting too.
That I didn't like that
That
one.
bastard's been spreading lies about me. My cereal does not cut the roof of your mouth.
I like the peanut butter Captain Crunch. That's my favorite. I like peanut butter.
I like peanut butter.
They do, actually. It's called Magical Marshmallow.
Did you Google it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Magical. That's funny.
1 pound is $17.99. They only sell it in a bag.
Oh, it's only in the back. You get it like Costco or Walmart or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's a you know what, that looks like a 9.8. Here, let me show you.
Yeah, show us. Cranberry.
You're gonna get a box
Gotta
of
make sure
cereal
you-
graded, are you?
You got to get those pizza rolls cooked in the oven, though. Where are you at, Shelby? Show me the 9.8. You gonna share your screen?
Sure. I was gonna just throw it in your.
No. I'm not doing that.
Yeah. See. It's the Lucky Charm marshmallow box with the foil on the left leg.
Oh wow! Okay.
That dude looks like Lucky Charm.
This.
Yeah.
This is.
You
This is
while you eat it.
Well, on Free Comic Book Day, I went by Safeway and I was like, "Oh, I didn't know you worked here too." This is Cranberry Langers. He was slinging Lucky Charms Safeway after
Slinging them charms.
Yeah.
Nice. It's good to see you, Cranberry.
I told
You're
you,
a handsome man.
I told you, yeah. Told you.
They're always after me, Lucky Charms. What? Why does everyone laugh when I say that?
It's a classic. Yeah, pizza rolls. You got to cook pizza rolls in the oven like a real man. Don't nuke them in the microwave like Noah.
I used to love
Pizza
pizza rolls.
rolls. Jesus.
Pizza rolls are good late at night when there's like nothing else to find and you don't want to make like chicken or anything. You're like, I'll just make some pizza rolls.
When I used to work for the advertising agencies and shit like that, I used to fucking just binge junk food, and that shit'll bite you in the ass later on down.
Yep.
the road.
Just eat more of it. You'll be fine.
Your body can only handle so much of that garbage before it's like, fuck you, I'm done.
Shelby seems fine. He eats plenty of junk food. How are you, Rushbrook? What are you doing? What are you working on? Rushbrook? Are you there? Rushbrook, can you hear me?
Sorry. Yeah, I'm here.
What are you working on?
All right, my internet's messing up. Hold on. Working on
So
a
you're working on
frog
your
G.
internet?
Yep, there
So-
we go. See Frog G?
Get out of here. That's gonna be dope.
Yeah, it is. Duh.
Yep. It's really quick.
You know we're
That's
not
what Rushbrook do.
We're not paying you for that. You know that, right?
Oh no, no. I felt bad you got kicked off.
No,
I felt bad you got kicked off. I was like,
It's fine. Yeah, I'm not paying for this StreamYard anymore, so it's going to be 6 people only.
Hey, Mike,
I will have more than 6 people until like July, and then I'm going to be done paying for StreamYards as well because it is just fuck off expensive.
Hey,
They
Mike,
went up on the price.
Oh, they doubled it, dude.
Holy shit!
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
Mike, flip that horizontally and then put a moon behind it.
okay.
And then make sure you put clouds in front of the moon.
No. Clouds behind the moon.
Behind the moon.
You mean?
That's right, my bad. Yeah, clouds go behind the moon.
You know, just put a circle behind it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You know what? Just draw a moon.
See.
don't know why I'm drawing all the turtles in this picture.
Because the turtles are awesome.
Yeah, but I was kind of done with the drawing.
You know they did a Ninja Turtles versus Street Fighter comic like a couple years ago?
Yeah. Yeah.
I saw that cover the other day. I was like, huh, that's a cool looking cover. I wonder if the interior is any good.
Doubt it.
Yeah, that's pretty much what my thought process was. So it's just like, yeah, okay, moving on.
Oh, you could always just go online and
Yeah, and I may do that if my curiosity gets piqued. But you know, is it worth it? Is it?
Now give him some webbing coming out of his hand.
And make sure you give him a mask with like these giant eyes.
All right.
Essentially, all Frog is Spider-Man.
It's gonna be a great variant cover. I can't wait for Rick Saylor to release it.
We already have a Carl Stefan Chubbs variant cover. That's it. No more variant covers. We have one on the campaign. That's it. We're not doing.
This is the stream.
Say that now.
No, it's not.
You say that now.
Not saying anything later. It's not the stream exclusive. I will say this on behalf of Ink Spots, Frog G, and me. There will be no other variant covers in the second campaign.
Cranberry said he wants to put it next to his collection of 9/8 Lucky Charm boxes.
Where do you see that chat? I don't see that anywhere.
He's DMing me. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Worry about yourself, Jason.
I'm worried about John over there. That's what I'm worried about. Worried about Mr. Apple.
I didn't do it.
What are you working on, John? I didn't ask you.
One of my books. I finished my Exodus Z books, and now I'm trying to finish Flesh Eaters.
When are you launching it?
I'm not. The writers are.
When are they launching it?
I don't know yet.
What do you know?
I know how to draw.
Nice.
There you go. Good answer. Good answer.
That's all you need to know how to do because writers are overrated anyway.
No, they did the first one released it on Amazon, and I think it was really abstract art style, and they asked me if I could do two, because I guess they wanted something to look a little more mainstream. So I don't think they decided if they're going to crowdfund or Amazon it, or if they're going to try to get some kind of publishing deal or what's going on with it. I'm leaving that up to them.
Well, you have to let us know. Let us know, that way we can find it. Get it.
Yeah, I wasn't really kept in the loop on the one that I worked on either, so. It happens.
They got the Ashcan edition of it available in the Faces of Death box set at Walmart right now.
Sounds about right.
I gotta get that.
You should do a Faces of G.
There you go.
Just have him getting murdered in all kinds of crazy ass movies.
Yep. So, I had seen a short on like Insta or somewhere, and I was like, no way. Like I thought it was like a plant. And then I went on my app and looked, and I was like, oh my god, they have two available at my local, like right down the street.
Do they?
I didn't get them. I have no interest. I didn't like them back when they were coming out. They were just I don't know. Wasn't my
They're
thing.
disturbing as fuck.
Well, they were supposed to be, but yeah.
The one I liked the best was the one where they were inside a not a mortuary. It was, where they were prepping bodies to be buried, and they just peeled this dude's face off, and it sounded like elastic, right? And it was crazy.
Face.
They wired him up, wired his jaw shut and shit like that, and just pulled his face right back down on him. It's nuts.
A lot of stuff for shock value back then.
Lucky Charm boxes. Only like marshmallows.
This is no worse than watching a Saw movie.
Actually, I think
I
Saw
guess
movie's better.
Listen, I watched the first Saw movie, with my wife at the time, and we were like, haha, wouldn't it be funny if the dude on the floor was the killer? And then we got to the end of the fucking movie, and the dude on the floor got up, and I was like, fuck this movie, fuck this series, I'm never watching it again. I never watched another Saw movie after that.
I thought it was fine. It wasn't insanely terrible. There's at least a change up from just gore horror.
Yeah, no, I like that.
Yeah, after a while, it just turned into gore for gore's sake.
Yeah, but in the beginning,
Well, like Hostel. Like, what's the point of fucking watching that movie if you?
I never liked that movie too much.
Yeah, I mean, it's just.
Yeah, I thought the first Hostel was good, and then was it the second one that one girl got split down the middle?
That was Terrifier.
No. This was one of the Hostel movies. Terrifier. That all that is just gore for gore's sake. I've seen all of them, and that the first appearance of Art the Clown. I can't remember what movie that was, but I watched them all to try to understand it, and I'm like, it's just gore for gore's sake.
Yeah, you're right. Absolutely, I agree. Damien Leone did do a cool movie though. He did Frankenstein versus the Mummy.
Oh, dude, I want to see that Frankenstein movie that's coming out. I guess
that's gonna be amazing.
Del Toro's Frankenstein. Yeah, that looks like it's gonna be fucking dope.
Did any of you here see that? Is it Frank Gallo, the Werewolves movie? Did anybody see that?
It was not good at all.
It was terrible.
I heard it was pretty bad. I think my nephew rented it. I don't think he ever finished watching it.
Well, that's unfortunate.
I was looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too.
I thought it was going to be cool too, but it was like the werewolves.
It was a good idea, and then they just threw everything
they spent
werewolves right out the window.
Well, I think they spent the bulk of their cash on Frank Grillo's transformation, and then the rest of it was just like it almost looked like Muppets, like some dude.
What is the other?
Costume, like it was terrible.
What's the other werewolf movie that came out recently?
Wolfman.
2 werewolf.
Wolfman, and that was fucking terrible too. Like.
No, I'll look it up. There was another one being advertised. It wasn't Wolfman. Let me see. I think it was released last year. Let's see. Google's no help. They just.
I believe Kit Harington had one recently, but that was just a waste of time as well.
Yeah, nobody really does the Wolfman very well.
I don't know how. It's pretty easy story.
Yeah, I liked what the 2010 Wolfman movie.
That was awesome.
I loved it.
Which one?
Wait a minute.
What, Shelby?
Ryan Gosling was supposed to be the actor in Wolfman, but he left in 2023 because of the strike.
I don't know.
Weird. No, that's what I'm reading an article about. It says so that was supposed to be Gosling. That's crazy.
So, which one is the one with Benicio del Toro? Not Benicio. Is it Benicio del Toro?
Wolfman.
That's
it's called Wolfman.
It's just called Wolfman. That one was good,
dude. Oh yeah, that was great.
I like that one.
Did you like the Jack Nicholson one, Wolf?
That was stupid. It was a good movie. It wasn't a werewolf. Well,
it wasn't a werewolf movie.
It was terrible.
You know the best werewolf movie? It's right here.
What are you showing? What is that?
Wolf Cop.
It's Wolf Cop, bro.
Man.
What?
Wolf Cop. It's the 2-film collection. I don't know why I got.
Why do you have a 2-film collection?
Listen, I got part 1. It was crowdfunded. I got part 1. It was cheaper to buy the 2-pack blue than it was to buy the single blue for part 2. So that's why I got it. Look, Wolf Cop, and then another Wolf Cop. This movie's awesome. This one is it's okay. I'm not gonna hate on it. It's low budget.
Sounds like you're hating on it.
Nah, I'm not hating.
Sounds like you were hating on it a little bit. What's up, awesome one? Good to see you. So they crowdfunded. What about Teen Wolf? Teen Wolf's fantastic.
Series? That was
I like
alright.
the
for a
first
roll
one.
on.
No, the
I'm not so
movie.
sure about the second
series.
one.
The movie.
The movie was alright.
You don't like this? Any movie is all right. It's a classic. It's the best werewolf movie ever made.
That was.
Did they make two with Michael J. Fox, or was it just one of them?
No, the other one's Justin Bateman.
Yeah, the one with Michael J. Fox was cool.
I don't even.
Yeah. Part 1 was written by Jeff Loeb.
You were the worst.
You're welcome. Jeff Loeb was the writer of what else did he write? Gremlins 2.
Gremlins 2
He
was
wrote a bunch of stuff. Teen Wolf was Jeff Loeb though.
What's wrong with Gremlins 2? I like Gremlins 2. It's got the gremlin that flashes people. That's fantastic.
Oh, he did write Teen Wolf 2 as well. he wrote Commando.
Jeff Loeb wrote Commando?
Yeah, he wrote.
Oh, they have a new Predator movie coming out this week.
That's the animated one is coming out.
I want to see that. That looks
Killers.
Killers. I want to see the other one too. I don't care if it's a 3 CG Predator head. I want to see it.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I want to see the animated one that comes out Friday.
Yeah.
That drops
Same time Frankenstein comes out. Is that right? Or
maybe
no? Frankenstein comes out in July or something like that.
I don't. Plegel would know. I know he's not here. He's at home or something like that. I was watching the kid. Scarlet fever. I got the fever, and the only cure is more scarlet fever. What's up, Scarlet?
They only got four movies for Loeb listed. They got Teen Wolf, Teen Wolf 2, Commando, and a movie called Firestorm. And then he was a producer of Lost. He was a producer of that show Heroes. Heroes was cool, man.
It's good for a little while until it got all convoluted and shit.
Well, the second season happened during the fucking writer's strike, and that second season got hacked off at the knees.
It messed
and
the
it
whole
completely,
thing up.
it completely fucked up the flow. Yeah, I really liked Heroes as well.
Silo was a badass villain, dude. He was cool.
Oh yeah, actually met Zachary Quinto at FX show down in Orlando. He's a cool dude. Very very down to earth person.
Any of you ever watched that last series they did to try to kind of fix it? I heard it wasn't all that.
Yeah, I tried to watch like one of the episodes way back, and it just didn't have the same magic, you know. There was lightning in the bottle that first season, and like I said, it got hacked off at the knees for that second season, and it just never recovered.
I hate when I get into a show and they do that to it. Hannibal is the one I'm the most pissed off about.
Hannibal was.
I liked Hannibal for a little
I
while.
watched the whole first season. I loved it. I got to the big fight scene with Lawrence Fishburne, and I hadn't watched past it yet.
Hannibal.
I feel like they could still do it. You know what I mean? I feel like they could. The actors are still around, right? Like.
Yeah, they're still
too
old.
old.
Acting.
They could age up the story.
How old is that Polar movie? Because that guy was in it.
Dude, that shit was awesome.
That's good.
Polar was badass.
Yeah, it was. But Hannibal was just. I think it was so artsy and different that people didn't understand it, and so it just got canceled. The ratings weren't there.
Too many normies.
Yeah.
Damn weirdos.
No, yeah, Polar's dope, dude. I gotta watch it again, actually. But I really like that movie. It's like Shelby. Remember you? Oh, it's good. Shelby's kind of right. It's like two different movies in one. It's weird.
It is. It's like a serious movie and a comedy at the same time. It's weird. I do like it a lot. Yeah, there's a few movies that came out kind of recently. I really did. I know Polar was one of them. I really like that movie, The Gray Man.
I didn't see Gray Man because I heard mixed reviews about it.
No, dude, I love that movie, and I kind of hate Gosling, to be honest.
It's a little annoying, but Well,
But
I had to watch
I
the
like that
Notebook,
movie.
so you know.
I don't find Gosling very expressive when he acts. Like he always seems very monotone to me.
Yeah.
Well, isn't he supposed to be in The Gray Man though? Isn't he kind of supposed to be like a? Or am I thinking of the account?
The accountant. You're thinking of because he's autistic. Yeah, he's autistic in that. Yeah.
Tom Holland was in is in a new movie called Havoc, and that fucking thing is amazing, dude. It's insane.
Tom Holland's in a good movie. What?
Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
What's it called?
Havoc.
Oh, I've seen that. I've seen that on Netflix, and I've been tempted to. I'm like, because I like the character Havoc from X-Men.
You won't be disappointed.
Oh yeah,
the police, the yakuza, everybody.
Oh,
it's just
really?
killing everybody. It's crazy.
Yeah, I gotta watch after I watch. Billy wants me to watch this animated series like Scavenger's Reign or something like that.
Dude, that's amazing. That's badass.
Oh, then he would. Too bad he's not here. He's been dying to talk about it with somebody.
It's yeah, dude. It's like it's based off of a French comic strip or something like that.
Nice.
Yeah, he's been raving about it. So I saw the first episode. I liked it, but I just got to finish it up. And they're only like 20 minutes long, so it's not like they're crazy long.
It's brutal though. I mean, there's some dude on there that fucking like beats his wife or some shit. It's nuts, dude. It's
why is Billy trying to get me to watch wife beating movies?
Then the whole planet is just trying to kill him.
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah, it's like yeah, it's like a alien and Mobius style art. And,
yeah. The art is a lot like Mobius' style, but
he keeps raving about it. I'm like, all right, Billy. All right, Billy.
I believe Billy said it's like Kill Bill, but just that one part where Uma gets beat.
Jeez. Speaking of which, Hocky was drawing the bride last night in the pit. He's actually doing a good job.
Nice.
I don't think he posted it though because he's a knob. Glad Hocky can make
Hocky,
it.
post the bride. Hocky.
People need to post their artwork when they're done with it. I haven't posted anything in a long time because I've been working on Frog. So I got 4 pages left and then I'm done.
I've been trying to maintain some kind of a schedule for mine, but whenever I get a couple pages done, I'll post and try to tag the shit out of it so people can see it.
Yeah, Inkspots and I were kind of doing a off and on, like every other day. He'd post, I post, he'd post, I post, like Frog stuff to generate like buzz and stuff. But haven't been doing it for a while. I usually will take a photo, but I just.
That's awesome, dude. Keep people throwing up every day.
Why are you here?
Ink's not here. I had to say something, dude.
Yeah, but he would promote the book. He wouldn't.
The spirit of Ink.
Hey, Shelby, how's Regality going?
It's going.
Let's get out my coffee.
Who's getting a tattoo? What is that? Is that Preston?
Yeah. Preston, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Preston is a man of culture and taste. He uses an electric eraser as well.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes on paper.
I don't know that mine even works.
I see you.
Yeah,
I bought one like 5 years ago, and I don't think I've used it.
So much.
Oh, they're great, man.
Oh, it does. Look.
Why do I have to look?
See, there you go.
I threw all the ones I had that used batteries away and got the ones that are rechargeable.
Yeah, I got a rechargeable one.
Yeah, I got one that's rechargeable.
Well, I'm gonna.
This one's batteries.
The 12-page story that I'm doing it all in that I'm gonna do for the flip book. I'm doing it all in pencil, and I'm gonna scan it.
Charges by USB-C.
And then just like with Shelby, you do like ink it digitally, so to speak. Like just play with the levels and darken the lines. So it'll be like a penciled comic. But that's why I have the electric razors to get some fine lines in there and stuff. I haven't used it.
That's one of the things they're really good for. Is, erasing fine lines through things.
Yeah. So yeah, I haven't used it yet. So I gotta play with it. But I got the rechargeable one here.
Yeah, if you can get a nice sharp point. you can keep something next to you, like a backboard or something, and to wear it down if you want.
Oh yeah.
Or you could just buy the slim erasers, and usually the ones
Also,
you get
yes.
now come with both of them. They come with the slims and the thick eraser points.
I actually have two. The one I keep one size eraser in one, and then the other size in the other eraser. That way,
That's
I
what
don't
I do
have to
too.
Swap the tips. Yeah.
Swap the tip to tip.
Don't you wish
How I knew
your
somebody
penis was
gonna
like
say
that? That way you can swap the tip.
Detachable penis.
Nip to tip. What?
Tummy sticks. Play tummy
Need a
sticks.
thick one for this job.
Next Tuesday.
This is a conversation right up Pink Spot's alley. It's too bad he left.
See?
Hey, he had his chance.
Next Tuesday is not Hawaiian Shirt Day. Well, who knows? Maybe next week I'll just put it in Jonestown and just be gatekeeping everybody.
I mean, it's going to be on my channel next week, so.
No. Canceled.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Look at that amazing ASM 300 by Rushbrook.
Strawstream could
Can't wait.
use some music. And, Ink left. We only have 6 people. Rushbrook was like, "I'm coming on. I don't care." So I left. And then Ink was like, I Jason, I'm leaving, and you can come back. So yeah, Rushbrook kicked Ink out. Blame Rushbrook.
Yep.
Throwing you under that bus, Michael.
Sorry, Ink.
Yeah, you don't have to apologize to him. He's fat.
And he doesn't like cats, so that's like 2 strikes against him.
So you're saying he needs aspartame?
Oh, he needs all the aspartame and help him get skinny and healthy and extend his life, grow his bones and muscles. Everybody should drink aspartame. It's good for you. It's endorsed by Luke.
Fuck you.
Hey, you should hear him backstage before we go live. I can't shut him up about how great aspartame is and he loves.
Yep.
Red Dye number 5.
Nope.
Red Dye number 5.
Mm-hmm.
You guys seen that movie Sinners?
No, not yet.
A lot of people talked about it.
It was pretty good.
Is it good?
Yeah.
It's all right.
I did watch Captain Falcon, Brave New Falcon. It would have been better if he wasn't even Captain America and they didn't have Red Hulk in it.
Oh, that dude. Yeah, that was a terrible movie.
So basically, if it had been a completely different film and not what they presented.
The funny thing is, he really didn't do too much Captain America-y stuff. He mainly did a lot of Falcon stuff. So he didn't even need to be.
That's because he's the fucking Falcon.
Right. And if anything, they could have just done another miniseries or like a 3. Like it wasn't really. Yeah, it was
necessary.
I would have been way more into that movie if it was called The Falcon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, then it would have done, what it actually said on the tin. But,
and more Red
see
Hulk.
Captain America, and yeah.
It wasn't like the last 10, 15 minutes was all you got of the Hulk.
Yeah, I never I got about 5 minutes into the movie. I was like, I just can't do it. I can do this shit, dude.
You're better than me. I couldn't get past the trailers.
I didn't even fucking bother.
A buddy of mine, he told me about, because he's a huge Hulk fan, and he was like, dude, fucking Red Hulk was only in there for like 5 minutes or some shit like that.
Yeah, I knew that
It's
going
terrible.
in though.
Sounds like that Transformers movie, Age of Extinction. Like, you go to that to see the Dinobots, and the Dinobots are in it for all of fucking 5-6 minutes at the end of the movie. That movie
They don't look like
fucking terrible.
And they don't look like the Dinobots either. They look
Nope.
like Gundams.
Well, I mean, none of the fucking Bayformers look like actual Transformers. They look like, spiky junk heaps that happen to transform into things.
I think it wasn't too bad. But.
I think he totally ruined the franchise when he made him into what was it? Just like robotic dust that transformed into cars.
Oh yeah, it's.
I was like, what the fuck am I watching?
Oh, I didn't even know there's video games with Captain Falcon. Yeah, Michael Bay won the Transformers, but that's why.
I don't think that Transformers is a franchise that would ever get a proper like live action treatment.
I liked Transformers 1. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, they're all just popcorn to me. They're all popcorn movies. I don't really care about any of them.
There's good popcorn and there's bad popcorn that gets you all stopped up and shit.
It's something I would stream
get stuck in your teeth.
Yeah.
That way I don't have to pay attention to it.
As I said at the beginning of this episode, the 85 Transformers movie is the best Transformers movie.
Yeah, it
I
is.
agree.
No
Absolutely.
question.
It's right up there with those G.I. Joe movies they made back then.
They changed what was it, Duke dying or whatever, because of Optimus Prime. Like, because that scene traumatized so many kids and parents complained, they literally changed the story in that G.I. Joe movie. Duke's gonna be okay.
I remember that.
Yep. It's like he got a fucking snake through the heart. The fuck he's gonna be okay.
There's a shit ton of blood too.
Uh-huh.
He's gonna be
he's gone into a coma. Nah, that motherfucker died.
I pretty much made my parents take me to the theater to go watch that movie.
Nice.
I mean that opening that fucking opening theme was dope though.
They didn't just eliminate a bunch of old Transformers. They eliminated them in the most brutal fashion they could possibly.
Yep.
It's crazy, dude. This won't scar anybody.
Well, kids, it's time to learn about death while watching some of your favorite cartoon characters bite the fucking dust and hard.
They did that in Neverending Story when they killed that horse. You know, that traumatized a lot of children.
Yep.
What's the name of that horse, Shelby?
Artemis or something like that?
Artemis.
I don't. Is it Artemis? I just remember Atreyu because of the band.
Artemis.
Yeah, it's Atreyu.
Nope. Artemis.
Oh yeah, the kid's name was Atreyu, wasn't it?
Well, I want to say the
someone's
like
is
Artax or something like that.
Artax. Yeah, that sounds familiar. It's been a long time since. Yeah, Old Yeller. Shit, they traumatized kids way back when with Old Yeller.
That was rough.
The horse's name was not Old Yeller. What are you talking about, Feline? It's a dog. Talking about?
No, the horse was Fart Attack.
Fart Attack. Yeah.
Have any of you guys been keeping up with the Daniel Warren Johnson Transformers, the Skybound series?
I've
got every issue so far.
So, okay, I was just gonna say, if you haven't, they do a lot of that really hardcore death stuff in it.
Yes,
with
and I
a lot of the characters. Yeah, it actually tripped me out enough where I ended up grabbing the hardcover. I was like, holy shit.
When I seen Optimus Prime rip his own arm off and he beats the shit out of a Decepticon to death with his own arm, I was like, okay.
I don't want to. I'm not gonna ruin it and say who does it or what. But there's a scene. The scene that tripped me out is because my boy is Soundwave, and when they reach into him and start killing the tapes in his chest, I was like, what?
I know what you're talking about. I'm not.
Yeah.
Damn, that's fucking.
Dude, that sounds amazing. I might have to get that.
Dude, this thing is brutal, dude. The series is crazy.
Yeah, it like.
When did it come out?
Recently.
It's been doing it for like the last year or so.
Like Skybound.
Yeah, I think it's on issue like 13 or 14. But you can get range of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cheaper. It's cheaper to get the hardcover. If you go to a shop, this is the cover they have for the shop. And if you go on Amazon, the cheapest way to go is Amazon. It's an Optimus cover with a red border, and it still has the foil. but
it's so good.
It's
Dude, I'm totally getting
freaking
that.
dope, dude. It's dope. All these characters losing limbs and just I'm not gonna ruin it, but
Now you see if Falcon America would have taken his arm off and beaten the Red Holiday.
So
nobody would have cared.
So this has up through issue 12.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Daniel Warren Johnson stops doing the artwork.
Yeah, but Dave
for the end of here.
What's his name?
Yeah, the guy that comes over, the guy that
really
takes
good.
over.
He's still good.
He's kind of has an Eric Canetti style. It's like this. Yeah.
Yeah.
I recommend it if you want to read like a pretty cool Transformers thing. I'm not even like a Transformers fan anymore, to be honest. I like Generation 1 animated.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
Me too.
Yeah.
But what's the name of that book? Is it just Transformers or is it Transformers?
No,
It's
it's just Transformers.
The Energon universe.
What's up, Silvar?
Oh, Silvar,
Yeah.
what's up, man?
I want to say that's some of his best work that I've seen so far.
So if with Skybound, they got the rights to this. They got the rights to G.I. Joe.
Yep.
They have another book that runs alongside the G.I. Joe series, and this is called Void Rivals.
Yeah.
And the weird thing is, there's G.I. Joe characters in here. You get to see like Destro and some of the like the. I'm not going to say who. You get to see deaths like the Dreadnoughts even show up. Like,
Nice.
I'm not going to ruin it. I'm not going to
Fucking
ruin it. but
Zartan
it's-
and company.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like,
Crossover.
they really lean into the thing where like the Decepticons kill humans. Like, it's crazy, dude. I'm like, whoa, holy shit! Like, you never saw what they do in this book.
Well, I mean, Decepticons are assholes.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Really
yeah.
big
Even to
ones.
their, even to their friends. Yeah, it's crazy. And then
Decepticons don't have friends.
yeah.
Tactical allies, that's about it.
My buddy's shop, I had pointed something out to him. I go, dude, this is crazy, dude. And I showed him something in it. And he goes, oh, yeah. He goes, you'll notice that in all of Daniel Warren Johnson's books, he throws wrestling moves in all of his books. There's a scene well, I'll just tell you what it is. It's the scene with Devastator going after, who's he going after? Bruticus?
Yes.
He power bombs his ass. It's like, what the like?
Yeah.
Sounds about right. I mean, he has a book
Optimus-
called "Do a Power Bomb."
Yes.
Okay.
Optimus
Yeah,
suplexes someone in it too.
Yeah.
Somebody likes
Yeah.
wrestling.
Yeah. It's a fun series, man. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a fun series. Like, from what I've read so far, it's pretty freaking dope, dude. Like,
Yeah, it rekindled my love for Transformers.
exactly.
They got the Optimus for $45 on Amazon. Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah, that's the same book as the one I showed. That's the retail market cover. For some reason,
Sweet.
I think it's because shops underordered it. Yeah, for some reason, don't pay the extra for this. You're getting the exact same stuff, and they got all like the variant covers and stuff in the back too. I think for these books. Yeah, and then you got like Daniel Warren Johnson's designs on a bunch of this stuff, and
Did he do another series? Because they got Transformers 1, 2, and 3 on here. Like one of them's Robots in Disguise, Combiner, Chaos. And
he did a bunch of stuff. He just did the transfer.
and this says Daniel Warren Johnson and Mike Spicer.
so
might have wrote
if those are trade paperbacks, like I said, it's cheaper just to get this. Just get the hard. They're gonna have a book 2 hardcover that comes out, and Eric at my shop, he's like, yeah, dude, book 2 is gonna have like the next 25 issues in it. So
Sweet. Okay.
and I think right now they're on issue 19. Rushbrook could tell you. I don't pick up the floppies on them.
Yeah, it's either 18 or 19. I've got all the floppies. So
Yeah, and I thumb through them a little bit when I go to the store. I'm just like, nah, he's already got the. He knows when he sees it's going to be on pre-order for me, because just to support his shop, I don't really. I was going to grab it off Amazon, but he had it at the store. I was like,
Well,
hey, is this the
and that-
same book as?
It's cheaper to get the the hardcover and everything now anyway, because the floppies are so expensive.
Well, yeah, the reason I'm saying you have to buy
later.
Thank you for dropping links when you did.
Yep.
You got to buy the 3 trade paperbacks to get the same content as that, and it's like twice the amount because the trades are like 16 or 17, I think.
Dude,
$15.
It's just that issue 1 is also worth so much money now that it's just, you might as well just buy the trade.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really cool. Even if you just get it for the artwork and watch them just destroy each other, it's awesome.
It's interesting. I really like the way he was like drawing their faces, dude. There's something about the way he drew they look more like something between like cartoon and robot. Like they look between.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's also why I like even the guy who's doing it now. I like the way Canetti drew the Transformers and stuff like that. So, you know,
yeah, it kind of looks like a Canetti style in a way. Yeah.
Did you guys read his book Murder Falcon?
No.
Daniel Warren Johnson.
J-Bot did. I know J-Bot's
a fucking great book.
I saw some.
It's a fucking fantastic book.
Did you guys read Shirtless Bear Fighter?
No, I've heard that's good though.
It's fucking amazing.
Preston, really, you haven't read Murder Falcon?
No, I haven't.
Bro, you especially need to read that book. You will fucking love it.
Yeah, everyone says that's his best. Everyone says that's his best book that I've talked to about it.
It's a lot of fun and it's got so much fucking heart in it. It will pull on the heartstrings. It's a great book. Oh yeah. It is really, really fucking well done. Like that's what made me a fan of Daniel Warren Johnson, that book.
What's it about?
Well, here, let me grab the book here and I'll
I'm looking at the covers. The covers look pretty cool.
Yeah. It took me I'm late to the game. It took me getting into Transformers now to like go back. Because I just wasn't really feeling it. I like my traditional, you know.
So
like
this dude plays a guitar, summons Murder Falcon, and they fight big fucking monsters. It's about the power of fucking metal.
That sounds badass.
It's fucking great, man.
It
Seriously, this book is fucking fantastic. Yeah. The
He's
world is
gonna be
under
a
attack by
Heroes Con,
monsters, just as Jake's life is falling apart. No band, no girl, no future until he meets Murder Falcon. Murph was sent from the heavy to destroy all evil, but he can't do it without Jake shredding up a storm. Now, with every chord Jake plays on his guitar, the power of metal fuels Murder Falcon into all-out kung fu fury. In order to stop Earth from being conquered, Jake will have to put his band, Bruticus, back together. But will that be enough to rock the entire planet? Yeah. Grab the trade 1 through 8. This book is so fucking good.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Ink Spots has a question for you, Shelby.
Oh yeah, I got that at Free Comic Book Day last year. It's an exclusive cover for Gotham City Limit that I was tabling at.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's good shit.
Sweet.
Did you see Ink's question?
Yeah. Cranberry's close to me, so I'm gonna give it to Cran, and then he's gonna deliver your 8 pounds of all marshmallow cereal.
That'll be a nice afternoon snack for eat it in like 12 minutes.
I like when they come with the extra powder packets,
like
the extra. They come with the extra marshmallow powders.
See? Cranberry says yeah.
Yep. See?
Yeah. See?
I mean, I like Ghost Rider too.
You could draw Ghost Rider. Shut up. Ink can't draw.
Ghost Rider is lame.
Ink can only paint. He can't draw.
Ghost Riders. I only draw lame stuff.
Yeah. You only draw.
Right.
That's why we have you on here, is to draw the lame stuff.
Someone hit me up and he goes, "What's your opinion He said, "What's your opinion of Ghost Rider?" And I responded with Textura, and he said, "Yes, please." And I was like, "All right." I already knew what he wanted. Dude, like, all right.
Dude, Tex is like the ultimate Ghost Rider artist. I fucking love his stuff.
Yes,
Kanuga.
Yeah, Kanuga's great, man, but Tex on Ghost Rider.
Nobody's gonna replace Tex.
Tex just fucking owned that shit, man.
I still like Trent's work on it.
Oh, I fucking love Trent's work.
Have you ever
made it look
seen,
like car? I didn't like Trent's too much. I mean, it was too cartoony. Like it was like too stylized, I guess. Yeah.
Have you ever seen any of Mark's commission sketches or his commission paintings, like at shows of Ghost Rider? He does full paintings. He'll sit there and do a full painting for like $70, and they're amazing, dude.
Yeah.
They're so cool. I'm glad he undervalues himself. That means I might be able to afford a commission from him someday.
Right.
Didn't he have an accident where it ended his career or something like that? I'm talking about socially, not physically. Yeah.
I don't know. He was living with my buddy Jay, who owns a chain of tattoo shops in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think he lives with him anymore, but he was going through a divorce, and Jay told me that he's like, when I would go up there, he was never with them. He goes, "Nah, dude, he literally locks himself in the room and smokes weed and just draws. He comes out to eat and shower. That's it." I was like, okay. Like, he wasn't doing any local shows or anything, but he was telling me like some crazy story about how he did. What were those? When he was living with them, the first assignment he got was it Elmer Fudd Batman or something like that? It was some like crossover book.
There is an Elmer Fudd Batman book.
Well, I know he used to do the mini comics from Masters of the Universe back in the day.
Yeah, no, this is like 20, maybe 14-ish. But anyways, Jay told me, he was like, yeah, DC gave him this crazy signing, like they basically threw like $30K at him just to get him started. I was like, what? That's insane. When he told me that, I immediately started submitting to DC. I was like, holy shit. That's insane.
All right, if we're gonna talk about Tex, I gotta show this thing off. This is one of my prized possessions in my collection.
Oh yeah, I know what you're gonna show.
Yeah, you probably do. I know you've seen it before, but this thing. So that fucking
that's cool.
That cover. Well, Tex signed it for me, but he didn't really like how it turned out. So on the back, he did a fucking remark for me.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. This is when I was living in Orlando working for that artist, and we were hanging out by the pool. And I was like, dude, I have this thing that my dad gave me a long time ago. It's a Wolverine statue. But yeah, 2013. Yeah, Tex is a cool dude. I'm a big fan. But yeah, I fucking love this thing.
Yeah, Ghost Rider 2099 was Backo.
Jace.
Yeah.
Dude, that was badass, dude.
Yeah, it was awesome. And Ravage was not Backo. So
no, Ravage was terrible.
Ravage was terrible.
It was, yeah, but that was a Stan Lee creation too.
Yeah, that was the hype with that one, was that it was Stan Lee. Yeah, Cranberry says, yeah, that's cool.
Stan Lee was like, I know what these kids want. They want Ravage.
They want a character named Ravage. So let's give it to them.
Excelsior. He's gonna say Excelsior.
Yeah, just what kids wanted, a book to be smitten by while their parents are shopping for groceries.
He's gonna say Excelsior.
Excelsior.
Why is it not? Thank you.
You're welcome.
No, not you. Talking about the freaking paint. Get on the stupid thing, you stupid thing. Yeah.
Preston said not to overload it.
Shut your face. Jeez, man, nobody's here to hear you talk. The 2099 stuff, there's some good stuff in there.
think I read like the X-Men, Spider-Man. That was probably about it for me.
Yeah, everybody remembers the Spider-Man one.
I fucking love that original costume design. It's so
Me too.
fucking cool.
Yeah.
So fucking cool.
Rick Lenardi.
Yep.
I think, yeah.
That was why I watched the second Into the Spider-Verse movie.
Man, they did Miguel dirty in that fucking film.
Did they? They fucked him over.
Oh, yeah. They made him like this unhinged fucking rage monster. And it's like, dude, that's not Miguel.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
I know, Shelby. You're not a fan of Leonardi Spider-Man 29, right?
I'm not a fan of it.
Didn't you say that you preferred it? You don't really care for it. You liked his older work.
Oh yeah, dude. His Cloak and Dagger is the tip.
Oh, Cloak and Dagger is awesome.
Yeah, his Cloak and Dagger stuff is classic.
And his Wonder Man series was good.
I don't think I've ever read that.
He was kind of checking out, man. Honestly, Spider-Man 2099 was you could see the wheels falling off the cart, man. Like it was just he was going through the motions of collecting a check. You can tell. I don't know, man. It's one of those things you can see when you've been following an artist really closely.
Did you do an art for inspiration on his Daredevil?
Yeah, he did 2 fill-ins on Daredevil.
Yeah, you did an art for inspiration on it. Everybody go check that out on Shelby's channel. It's pretty good.
Yeah, those are good books.
Yeah.
Wolverine is in 1.5 of them.
What happened to Rick? Like he quit?
He does conventions.
Or he doesn't do
sort of like
anymore or anything like that.
He doesn't really get hired. A lot of these dudes, Marvel. I don't know what do you want to call it, ageism? There's something going on with Marvel.
I call it head firmly lodged up rectum. That's what I call it.
I think they need to hire Rick and get rid of some of those jackholes they got over there.
I mean, the fucking Tumblrites? Yeah.
Yeah. It's nuts.
I mean, when's the last time you've seen Rubenstein on a book, like inking? Like, when's the last time you've seen... these are all people who are still alive. I mean, but outside of... their golden boy has always been Bagley, but outside of Bagley, who do you see, getting work? Not really a whole lot of people. Like, and they're available because I've talked to them at shows. Leonardi's still looking. Even Mike Golden gets the cold shoulder, so it's weird.
How the fuck you gonna give Mike Golden
Jesus
the
Christ,
fucking cold shoulder? What the fuck is wrong with you people? Like, seriously.
They've already proved
These
that they
fucking
don't care what
retarded
fans
editors
want.
they have don't know their ass from a hole in the ground. Seriously.
Like I noticed like a lot of Marvel books, they don't let the interior artists do the covers. It's usually they hire out or pull somebody from the old image.
Yeah, I don't know. I know that their rates are really bad. So that might be a factor for some of it.
You think they're going to go AI pretty soon and just like fire?
I think
all
both
writers and artists?
Marvel and DC are.
With Marvel, I think that if AI was there, they would. I don't think AI is there yet, but I think they will. Yeah, I think they will at some point. But I don't think that it's there yet.
Not yet.
But I also don't think. Well, I also don't think fans. I don't think fans in general will be down for it. To be honest.
Well, I mean, if they're selling the issues based on like the variant cover that they pay a bunch of money for, why would they not try to save money by having AI, make some fucking slop? Because motherfuckers ain't reading the interior of the book anyway. So I don't know. Like I've said multiple times, like I would have people come into the shop and they're picking up their book, and I'd ask them, "Oh, how is the book? You've been picking this up for a while." I don't know. I don't even really read it. I have all of them, so I'm just going to keep getting it. Like that's a fucking terrible reason to keep getting a book. Yep.
So there's some completists. I got a couple buddies that do that. I got a buddy that does that with the Sonic books. He hasn't read a Sonic book in probably 4 years, but he buys them all just because he's. Yeah.
But I mean,
it might be for the better, because maybe those stories are terrible.
Well, that's the reason why stories are terrible, because people aren't fucking reading them. Like, read the stories, and if the story sucks, stop getting the fucking book.
I know. Well, Marvel did say that they were trying to merge the MCU with their comic universe instead of vice versa for some odd reason.
Another grand decision in a long line of idiotic decisions. Now, if they had tried to do that back when, people actually gave a shit about the MCU, maybe. But now,
well, all the original scripts for those first few movies were based on old Marvel, right? Like storylines, like Jim Starlin's Cosmic Cube,
and they were also, they also had comic writers on staff that were working on the scripts and like actually cared. The fucking yahoos they got working on this shit now don't give a single solitary fuck.
No, they don't.
Pretty sure they give less than that.
They couldn't give 2 tugs of a dead dog's cock.
Wow. What
am I wrong?
Powerful metaphor.
I can't take credit for that. I stole that from Transmetropolitan.
What kind of dog?
Is it a corkscrew?
No, that's
you would ask that.
Oh, that's the cat.
Cat. No, cat. That's a duck.
That's
a duck has a corkscrew penis.
And
cat
pigs.
has barbed. And
don't ask me how I know.
Okay, well there you go. Yeah, cats.
I actually don't want to know how you know.
Has he seen the penis of a pig?
Mm-hmm. I used to milk them.
He milks pigs. He milks their penises.
Sounds like a horrible day job.
Spots needs that milk for his cereal.
God damn it! I'm trying to answer you fuckers.
Got a lot of Lucky Charms.
He's not even here anymore.
Let's do that. I don't even know.
Yeah, Marvel needs to clean house.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly.
What they need to do is let artists use their own style and just make cool comics again, rather than developing a house style for everyone to work in.
They need to actually hire artists that know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Hey, you still
instead of hiring these children's book artists that are going to work for fucking peanuts and do fucking shitty children's book artwork for comic book characters.
Here Noah's available. He's the future.
That's funny. Did you guys see that that Capullo cover for that X-Men book where Wolverine's getting grabbed by the dick?
No.
Where Colossus looks like he's about to do the fastball special, and it looks like he's grabbing him in a very uncomfortable place.
His hand is literally in the crotch. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was aiming for the stomach, but yeah.
Oh, I know.
It looks awkward as fuck.
What's that, John?
Is that the one how he's grabbing Wolverine like a bowling ball?
Yeah, the fastball special. Yeah.
Yeah. He's got definitely one in the stink. Yeah.
It looks very uncomfortable.
It's pretty cringe, dude.
I could do that.
Man, it just makes me shake my head. I'm like,
grab him by the testicles.
No, I'm talking to my drawing. Talking to you guys. Nobody wants to talk to you guys.
I miss good Greg. I miss good Greg art.
So you miss when Danny, Miki, and Capullo inked them.
I miss Greg on Spawn. Is pretty much it. I mean, Preach was awesome. Spawn was what it needed to be. Him being inked by Danny, him being inked by Todd was also cool. I don't know. I wasn't a huge fan of the Batman stuff. I got the first year of it, and I tapped out.
I didn't mind it.
I didn't really stick with it. I was buying the Finch
it
stuff.
doesn't really
the
feel
Finch
like his
PC
stuff. Kind of like Tony Daniel. Yeah. Tony Daniel's style changed quite a bit when he was on Batman.
It's a complete house style. Every now and then you see little Danielisms in there, if you look, but it's mainly the regular house. It's like the Jorge Jimenez style. It's just that's what they want. So,
yeah.
Most of it is just so bland to me, or so sterile looking. Is like, where's the appeal in buying this?
That's what like the I like what's his face? Kerry Andrews. He's doing Spider-Man Wolverine. It's sick. And he did Spider-Man Reign 2. What do you mean no? Let me kick you.
I'm gonna kick you.
No, you don't like Kerry Andrews?
Jason's trolling. No, man, I've never liked his work. He's a better animator than a comic book artist. His animations are awesome. He was trying to get a Master of the Universe 3D animated show off the ground, and he did his own trailers, and they were awesome. This is back around like 2008, 2009.
Well, I like his stuff. What do you know?
Yeah.
What do you know about art?
He did a bunch of those. Do you guys remember the Ultimate Universe Spidey stuff with like the painted covers? But they were digital painted. That I think a lot of those were his. They were like photorealistic. They weren't cartoony. Yeah, that was his work.
Yeah. No, I remember.
I like the McFarlane ripoff stuff.
The cartoony stuff now?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. I just don't
Spider-Man Wolverine stuff.
Yeah. I feel like it's stuff that I already own. You know, does that make sense? Like I'm like, I already kind of have this in a weird way.
I do, but at the same time, I want to see more of it. So it's the only way you can. It's not like they're doing stuff like that anymore in too many books.
Yeah.
It's like Liefeld fans, if they want Liefeld, they're gonna, buy your work.
So I had a buddy tell me something kind of crazy today. He told me that he works in films. There's a rumor going around that this Batman Deadpool book is to plant the seed for a possible movie. I guess for some talks for like that crossover to happen. Yeah.
You did it drop out for anybody else, or was it just me?
Just you.
Fuck.
Yeah.
The Deadpool Batman was a potential movie grab.
That's why the crossover's happening. Yeah, that's what the word is with some of these. Yeah, my buddy's he's a producer. He does like TV stuff, not movie stuff. But
how the hell are they going to work the fucking?
Well, he asked me. He goes, "Hey, what's your opinion of this?" And he sent me the Capullo cover, and I was like, "I'm gonna pass." I said it's gonna make a lot of money, dude. But I was like, he goes, "No, not the book, the idea." And I was like, "Oh, kind of hate it, but I think it would. I don't know why." And then he told me kind of what was going around. I was like, it might just be, sometimes they, like with me talking about it right now, it's just like something to, in a roundabout way, it gains interest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
right, gets people talking about the properties again.
Yeah, and there's nothing saying that's not what it is, but that is like the word kind of going around. And I was like, oh, that okay. But he was saying, he told me something crazier. He said that in the talks, they're talking about Reynolds and Bale. And I was like, what?
What?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And I was like, what's next, dude? You're going to tell me Nolan? Get out of here, man. Get out of here with that.
Get out of here with that.
Yeah. I go, honestly, man, that movie would literally break every record.
It would.
It would literally break every record of like films. It would be stupid money.
What a logistical nightmare that would be, though, for rights and everything like that. You'd have to get Warner Brothers and Disney to fucking partner up.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
I don't see that happening. There's too many egos involved.
Yeah, well, you only got so many L's until you got to start making moves. I think that might be.
Cool. That is all that Marvel's been doing lately.
Yeah.
Thunderbolts was good.
It is true.
I like Thunderbolts. I thought it was good.
I had brought up last night. I was like, I could care less about either movie, but like Fantastic Four and the Superman thing, I was like, hey, which one? I go, how much more money do you think Superman's gonna make then? Because there's no way FF's gonna outdo Supes, dude.
No, it won't outdo it, but
yeah, but I was like, how many millions do you guys think? You know, I'm in the 400 range. I think it's gonna do about 400 mil more, regardless of what they make.
I'm gonna go with like 250.
250?
Yeah, I'm gonna say about 250 mil more.
Yeah. I don't think it's gonna be good.
What? The
Superman or Fantastic Four?
Both. I think they're both gonna be terrible.
I think Fantastic Four is gonna be
Fantastic
DOA.
Four, yeah, I read some spoilers on that, and it sounds like it's another girl boss movie. I was like, get out of here, man. You serious?
Shocking.
Too much of the drinker.
Yeah, just over it.
Well, that's the problem. Everybody's over this shit. Like, go back to what worked in the first 10 years of this franchise, and that was staying true to the actual comic book roots, have comic book writers write these fucking scripts and stay true to the fucking characters.
Yeah.
Like, we've been clamoring for the X-Men and Fantastic Four to be in the MCU for 10 years, and now that they're finally going to be in the MCU, none of us give a fuck anymore.
Well, I told this story before that I used to work with, like, Andy Parks does all the suit designs for Marvel Film, and he used to work at Extreme. He was also the artist on, like, the Tomb Raider comics for Matt Hawkins.
Oh yeah, loved his stuff. He did concept work for God of War, the third one. I got a poster that he did.
Yeah, so I mean, he did the concepts also on the flops, Inhumans and all that stuff.
Right.
But
hey, what's up?
At Wizard,
hey, Hocky.
Not Wizard, at Ace, the last Ace show in Arizona, I was hanging out with him a little bit, and actually Roquefort too. Him and Roquefort were right next to each other.
Nice.
And I was talking to Andy about stuff, and he showed me on his pad. He was working on some designs for X-Men stuff, and bro, his Wolverine design was that Michael Jai White dude as Wolverine, and I was like, what? And he just kind of laughed and goes, yeah, that's what they told me to work on. I was like, okay, yeah, dude. So I was like, ever since then, man, I'm just like, whatever it turns out to be, I'm just like, it's gonna be a hot mess, man.
I did like him as was it Bronze Tiger when he was in the Green Arrow show for like 5 minutes.
I couldn't watch any of those.
I can't
CW
remember.
shows.
I did watch the Green Arrow, but
that was the only one I saw. But I've always been a big Suicide Squad fan, and when I saw they had any of the characters in there, I got a little excited, and it actually didn't completely suck.
Yeah.
Later on in the series, yeah, that did. But
yeah, the first couple seasons of Arrow were good. After that, same with like all the other CW stuff. But yeah, Silvar, I've been saying this a long time. That's why stuff like Sin City was good, 300 was good, because they just took the comic and made it the movie. The storyboards are there.
Yep.
Done. Now, I don't have a problem with like a new story in the theater, but get comic book writers and artists to develop it. That way, it at least would be good, or at least
find people that actually understand the characters and can,
know
write.
the canon, know the lore. They know the characters. They understand the personalities and maybe better casting choices at that point. So
do any of you guys feel like there's certain franchises that should be a series, not a movie? Like, I feel like X-Men should be a series and not a movie.
Yeah.
Like, where there's story arcs, and it's already written, right? It's already written in the book, so don't reinvent the wheel, right? It's already there.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they've already borked the fucking Dark Phoenix saga twice. They're gonna go for 3.
Well, and I keep saying this. Yeah, there's comic fans. They'll be like, "Oh, I've read this book. Oh, the movie's cool." But how many people have seen these movies and do everything that never collected a comic in their life? Like millions of people. They don't care about comic books, so they don't know these stories. So if you take the 1963 X-Men #1 and make it a movie, it's going to be new to those people. They've never even seen it before. They didn't know. So it's not a difficult concept.
New to me.
Yeah.
I think one of the problems with these recon movies too is that and people complain, they're like, we don't need another origin movie, and I'm like, well, actually you do, because the problem is we're getting a recon a decade later where now your demographic is literally teenagers who were kids that weren't allowed to watch it on the original one.
Yeah.
Right. So that's another. I don't know, man. There's a lot of problems with just Hollywood in general.
Yeah. The biggest problem is they suck, and they don't have any quality writers anymore.
You guys didn't like The Crow? Was that a terrible movie?
There is only one Crow movie.
I assumed you're talking about the Brandon Lee Crow.
No, I'm talking about the one with the chick with the
trailer.
I'm talking about the one with the chick with Down syndrome. That was
No, I
his
didn't
love
see it.
interest. Oh no,
I didn't see it. I didn't even bother. I knew that
was
one was
terrible,
bad
dude.
out the gate. I didn't even
Fucking
bother.
terrible.
Dude, my one friend who's a huge Crow fan, she didn't read the comics or anything. She just loves the original movie. She saw it. She was so mad. I even told her, I'm like, don't watch it. I'm like, you're going to hate it. I'm like, did you see it? I'm like, no, I don't have to see it. I know it's trash. Don't do it. And she did it, and she was so mad. She was, dude, angry emoji faces. The whole, like, I was like, yeah.
I don't blame her. That shit was terrible, dude. It was horrible. It was a travesty.
You know, the sad thing is that the Skarsgård dude, he's got the proper build for it. It could have been good.
You know what's worse is that like the last 20 minutes of the movie was The Crow. Like the rest of the movie was not The Crow. And the chick that they had playing his love interest, dude, like I swear to God, something's wrong with that girl, dude. Like, her face was just jacked up, dude. She had a lisp, like her tongue was too big for her face or some shit like that. I don't know. It's weird.
It is. No, I knew that. There are some things you could tell from the trailer. You're like, yeah, that's going to be garbage.
Well, I think they paid him extra money because he had to kiss that chick.
Jeez, dude. Oh, I'm glad I didn't drink my
I'm pretty sure that was in his contract.
Jeez. All right. It's getting late. We're going to call it. I'm going to go around the room. Hey, it'll be shorter. There's only 6 of us. Preston, tell us where you can be found, sir.
Maybe here next week.
Nice. We'll be on Luke's
Hell yeah.
channel, so yeah, it'll be dope. We'll get happy to have you, sir. And who's after you? We got the Mr. Rushbrook. Oh, look at that, dude. That's dope.
Thanks.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you guys can follow me on X at MR Sketches Ends with the 5. My books are coming in tomorrow. I'll have those for Heroes Con. And finished laying out the entirety of issue 2.
Oh, wow.
So,
yeah, dude.
Jeez, dude.
Very cool.
Nice.
So that'll be 3 books this year for me.
Jeez.
You're a fucking machine, dude. Damn.
Oh.
Nice.
Yep. So, yep.
Yeah. Send me that frog thing when you're done.
Oh, yeah, I will.
John.
Hey.
Dead. Nice.
Dope.
That's sick, dude. Nice job.
Exodus Z2 is on its way to the colorist, or the last 8 pages are. As I just scanned them in on Sunday. Flesh Eaters will be done soon because I'm working on the last 7 pages of that. I'm on Twitter or X under Seclusion Studios. My name on Facebook, and then Seclusion Studios on Instagram as well.
There you go. Shelbzinators. There it is. So you do it.
Oh wait, and then I got this too. Got the
Don't do it. I hate you so much. I knew he was doing it too. I saw his arm. I saw his arm go over. I knew it. I saw it.
That's fucking hilarious. All right, so this is what I have been doing this evening.
Jeez.
Thank you.
Dude, that's freaking, I love it.
Nice.
Thank you. It's gonna have a lot more shadows in it. I haven't done any traditional inking in a while. It feels good. Feels good, man. Been doing a lot of digital and coloring, so I felt like getting my hands dirty with some ink. But you can find me at Death Metal Hero, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, all that fun shit. DeathMetalHero.com, my website. You can find all of my links, merch, and all kinds of cool shit there. I will be at Heroes Con this year, booth number 268. I will have my sketchbooks as well. Those are coming in on the 13th. So I will have those. If you're looking for comic book stands, hit me up, or Flying Feline to get yourself a comic book stand. And we'll go ahead and show those off real quick. Look at that. Yes, see? Holds about 10 single issues or 3 full-size trades. So, yeah.
Digging that. Digging that issue.
Man. Good oh, dude, this is my favorite fucking comic ever, Poison Elves. Fuck yeah.
Nice.
I've got a couple issues.
Oh, they're fucking fantastic. I should be having Rob Haran to come on and talk about Volume 2 of the Poison Elves Omnibus that they're doing. I've got mine in stock, or it came in, and I have to open it, so we'll have Rob come talk about it. But yeah, like I said, it'll be on my channel next week. But please join me for the happy hour hangout over on my Better Half's channel over at Flying Feline Productions. And I will drop that link in the chat for you guys. But yeah, and go back Mercenary Guild. Grab yourself a copy of Mercenary Guild over on Fund My Comic, because that is the superior crowdfunding site. So yeah.
There you go. That's what I did so far.
Sweet.
There you go.
Sweet.
That, so.
I love that. Love Casey Jones's hair, dude.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
it's fucking great.
I'm just messing around with it. Something to do while I'm hosting. So.
Right.
Then I'm gonna hit this button.
Till the next time we see you, we love you. May you get high, may you drop ass, and may you get laid and all that good shit.